up, po. 3 a.m. Man, oh man, I am ready. That song got me hyped up. whenever I hear the melty molten gals, I'm just like, ooh, here we go, here we go. No, but seriously, guys, welcome back to some Borderlands. What are we doing tonight? Well, last time we left off doing some side quests, and we got to get to Janestown or Cobb Town, whatever the hell it's called, because they're called like the family. It's called the Cobb family. And they run a town of bandits called something town or burg, whatever the hell it is.
Is everything in that town on a cob?
I wish, but no, it's not.
I see.
Ugh. Anyway, very uneventful day for me, unfortunately. At work, I had a cop who was just not very nice. Like they came in the store. They were just like very attitudey, and I'm just like, like of all the times I help a cop, now the one I helped today has got to be like mean, and I'm like, this is why some people don't respect the cops.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the only incident other than like I really think that the masks and everything are starting to make people go a little crazy because no one can hear each other. Everybody's talking low. Combine that with like those masks, and it's just like, sorry, I'm talking about the thing, but I'm not exactly talking about the thing, indirectly. And then I went home. I took a nap and I ate burgers and barbecue for dinner. It was like today was just a meh experience.
Well, as you know, I had my French final today.
Yes.
Went pretty well.
That's good.
Imagine
you forget how to say like.
It was kind of uneventful, except for just what just happened a few minutes ago.
Hopping on Discord and me like going, but what if you forgot how to spell omelette du fromage, Zig? And that's the one that gives you like 100 points. Like that's the only question that mattered. Omelette du fromage. Omelette du fromage. Omelette du fromage.
Yeah. Oh no, my cat was fucking stuck behind my mom's dresser.
What?
Yeah, we had to like fucking pull the thing out just to get her out and shit.
Oh.
I felt bad because I kept hearing her like. Because I kept hearing her like yowl and shit. Yeah.
Cats get everywhere, man. Like they go up in your attic and they scream when they get up there. Like they go when you're not looking too, and it's just like, oh, like what?
Yeah, but my cat's old as fuck. Do you think?
No, she can't get down on her. No, that's what I'm talking about though. Like, every cat gets stuck somewhere, but like your cat is like. Got caught behind the dresser.
Yeah,
like,
but she's okay now.
Yeah.
I was just brushing her and everything like that, so.
Zig.
Yeah.
What if your cat, right, is like Winston from Pet Sematary?
Oh no.
That's like the secret of why your cat is so like very long lived. Like you're combing her fur. Like you pull out like a bone. It's like how'd that get in there? She got like a little blood by her mouth. She just licks it.
Oh god.
So this is I think we've been building up to this little boss fight here, Slither, since last stream. Let's go deal with this shit. No, but oh yeah, and I'm a little bothered because I didn't get far in Majora's. I didn't get far in my secondary Majora's Mask run that I'm doing right now, and I'm still like how I'm calling it a run. So this is the cult monster, the god monster of the cult.
Slither.
It's this tiny little blue and yellow beast. Look at it.
Kick its ass, Marek.
dropped the purple. But
That's something.
But I don't use revolvers is the thing, so it's
Oh,
out.
okay.
It's out of my league. But yeah, no, like basically, I was overjoyed that I could actually do the run of getting through the Stone Tower Temple first. I managed. I'm in the Castle of the Ikana right now, right? Now all I'm trying to do, I got everything I need. Now all I'm trying to do is just finish the castle. It's just difficult because I don't have the upgraded sword, and the other big issue I'm finding so far too is, other than the non-upgraded sword, there's like there's these bird enemies outside the castle called Gways, right? For those who haven't played it. Every time I try to do something, the Gways keep knocking me off the roof, even if I kill them all.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, I forget there's one. All right, boys, take a runs them over. But like, I forget like one, or oh, the gap that you got to jump across is too long. Then there was like one time I'm just like, I'm done. I was like tired at the time, so I'm just like, I cannot do this right now. I was in midair. I was midair zig with my freaking little Deku flower hover thing, right? And then all of a sudden, a Gwei just hits me, and I'm like, no. Let's see, we got the dove, 3.7, 16.1. Like, look at that. Oh wait. Oh yeah, our stuff is, our shit is already better than that. Alright, but we got more quests though, so a bug problem.
Just another bug hunt.
Relight the beacons. I think, yeah, we're ready to do so. We're through the final round of that. But yeah, like, video games just are weird, mate.
I know.
Also, yeah, like, I don't know. Like, lately everything's just so stagnant too. It's like, this is boring. Now, I'm not talking about like Majora's Mask, just like everything that's not streaming is boring. I've ridden my bike so much that it's like, I can't believe I want to go back to like being a couch potato. I had to slap myself. Like, why did I think that?
Yeah. You know what was on earlier today?
What was on earlier?
Total Recall.
Ah.
Yes.
They have a lot of stuff on, like, currently. Wait, we already had a discussion about Total Recall at one point, right? Like, what do you think happened? Like, was it a dream? Like, was it all a dream, or did it actually happen? Because I think it was all
a dream.
I think it was all a dream. Like, it was the shit. It was like his imaginary vacation. Because like it literally just comes out of nowhere. What is chasing me? Oh. So, here's the biggest problem with like overworld boss. So I kind of understand why they put a lot less like bosses in the overworld in 2, because of this shit. So you take that, right? And then look who hops. So that's coming over here. Oh no, what's it gonna be? It's Helob! Ooh! We can run him over in the car.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. You see what I mean?
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah. That's Borderlands overworld bosses in a nutshell, unless they're like flying enemies that can like dodge all your shit. So this might be interesting, is it? No, it's not. Ugh. You know what? You know what I definitely want to do to like, if and when I stream Castlevania. Well, I'm definitely gonna stream Castlevania.
What do you want to do?
I want to do Lords of Shadow. First, I want to do it first because here's the thing, right? It's easier to stream Lords of Shadow like right now than it is like not at all. But at the same time, like, and the thing is, sometimes this is gonna sound, and once again, I'm known for my unpopular opinions and crap, but this is gonna sound a little like fucky. But so sometimes I think I prefer Lords of Shadow over the original canon, and that's only sometimes.
Okay.
And my reason why is because there's some deeper storytelling with Dracula and stuff there too. Like, you know, that's in the new stuff rather than like the old stuff. And it's like holy shit, Marek likes a new canon of something rather than the old one. I don't like everything. Like, I do think that parts of Lords of Shadow 2 feel really rushed, but there's interesting undertones and everything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Like the lore is cool. I like the lore. Here's the thing about all the other Castlevania games, right? Like the original series versus like now. Like, while there is lore, it's mostly just story beats and shit like that, rather than like actual like lore on enemies and everything like this, right?
Alright.
They they're just monsters, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Like, sometimes like I feel as though that enemies are just out of place. Like, there's no real lore behind them other than what like the logbook says. It's like, oh, it's just a demon. The end. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that. Like, I think that's like a little underwhelming. Meanwhile, like everything in Lords of Shadow, like the logbook, all this other stuff, and everything like that, it adds a lot more to the characters and enemies and everything in the world versus like the original series. Like, of course, some enemies you don't see again, like some of the cooler ones, like the Stolas and other things like that, right? But I think that it's like a sacrifice to make to have like really cool lore.
That's right.
Like, yeah, like what, like that's pretty much my point of that. Ew, I don't want that. All right, where's the? There she is. Oh, Widowmaker. So I'm actually gonna try to kill this one with the guns now. But the thing is, like, there's a lot of lore with Dracula, and that's pretty much it. Like, the story of Dracula, like, this is the thing the original timeline does good. The story of the characters, but arguably the same could be said of that for the Lords of Shadow games too. But sometimes it's like when I'm on the Castlevania wiki, I just find it more interesting to read the like lore stuff from Lords of Shadow versus the original series and speculation. Like, there's very like there's very like let me put it to you like this: there's very few interesting theories that you can craft from the original series, in my opinion. But you could craft like a shit ton from the Lords of Shadow stuff, like a lot of cool speculation. Not to sound like a dick, but that's just kind of how I sort of see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Other than that, I think that plus like until they release a full anthology of Castlevania games, which Konami's never going to do, because they only ever try to please the fans of the like original titles, and I highly doubt we're gonna get another like Koji Igarashi like re-release after Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Other than Symphony of the Night, because Symphony of the Night is gonna sell like hotcakes. It's the most overhyped one. That's another hot take, but That's another hot take, but it's true. It's the most overhyped one, and I always felt like that's just me when I hear about it. Like, oh man, this game is so good. I was like, as if all I ever do is hear that all my life, right? And then when I finally play it, I'm like, wow, this is so underwhelming. You know, I guess I get like, I wouldn't say delusions of grandeur, but whenever I hear like all this praise, I think that the game is going to be better than it is. That's pretty much like the whole thing with that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I don't know, I just like the lore. I just like the lore of the Lords of Shadow like universe. I think it's cool. Like it's condensed, but it's condensed it down to like 3 generations of characters rather than like super long generations. But it still retains a ton of lore. Like dare I say it, it's the Star Wars reboot done right.
Does it hurt you when you say that?
No, it doesn't hurt me when I
Okay.
say that, because I'm not talking about the Star Wars reboot. The Star Wars reboot sucks.
I know.
No, like, because that's literally what it is. It is the Star Wars reboot done right. It literally did almost everything the Star Wars reboot did. It features characters from the original timeline, new characters, but they don't, and it features characters from the original timeline and new characters, but nothing feels super neutered. Everything is like almost to the letter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like, I'm not gonna go into like super spoilers for like story, because that's like the big thing about the big games. But Mercury Steam did a really good job, and you know what? I'm glad they did, because I like the story stuff. And you know what? They did it good. Like, this is the one thing that the Iga games did, the Igarashi / Metroidvania games did right. Gameplay, and that's kind of it. The stories are okay to, like, you know, they're either really good or they're okay. With like bosses and enemies just kind of like being there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I just want more. It's like I don't get it. How come, like, you know, I don't want to accuse Castlevania of quantity over quality, but like the games that tend to stem from like one mythology tend to like do its like enemies like justice when it comes to lore, like God of War, for example. Right? But games that sort of dip their toe into every facet of mythology, they kind of get a little picky choosy / like what they want to do. But like, couldn't, like, you know, it's like, you know, you don't really have to say much. It's just like oh, all the monsters serve Dracula because he's the most powerful monster. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's practically it. Like, I remember I brought this up, like, when it comes to, like, Final Fantasy, how a lot of the enemies are just there because, you know...
It's Final Fantasy?
Yeah, it's Final Fantasy. You need the memorable enemies or else no one's gonna, like, realize it. It's Castlevania. You need all the stuff. Like, you're not gonna get rid of the hunchbacks. You're not gonna get rid of, like, that... Like, a lot of the other enemies can change around it. Like, you don't have to feature all of, like, the demons from hell, like the 12 princes or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, some games have the Stolas in it, like other games don't. And I'm just gonna talk about the Stolas. I just got the Stolas on my mind. But, like, you know, you can give or take Castlevania enemies. Like, honestly, you want to know the game that has, like, the best enemy roster, in my opinion, with how they're placed?
Who?
I'd say the Castlevania with the best enemy roster with how they're placed in the areas, in terms of, like...
which game?
Order of Ecclesia.
I've never heard of that one.
It's the last DS one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, do you know about...
I haven't played many of the. I've actually only played like 2. Curse of the Moon and the original.
Oh yeah, no, Curse of the Moon is great. But like it suffers from like, so why are these demons here exactly? Like, what is their purpose, right?
Right.
Like a lot of the this is what Lords of Shadow fixes in terms of like stuff. Like, oh, why are these demons here? Oh, well, it's not because like this area is like an open air thing and it's just a monster from mythology. No, like these enemies are here because they're constructing this part of the castle. Or like this is where the dead bodies get dumped and like they're fed on by the, like, you know, they attracted these monsters here. Or like all these monsters are basically like like, you know, the cleanup crew for corpses and shit like that. Like I like that little detail. Like, why are all these monsters here? Like, so like in the original series there are some enemies that you can, like, you know, define by, I guess, profession. Like the Persephones are clearly maids and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, not every enemy, it's just like, oh, why is it here? It's just a monster from mythology. And it was in another Castlevania game, so it's got to be here, or else, you know, people get upset. And I'm not like annoyed by that, because it's kind of the case in point. Like, I can forgive it because the games are really good. You know, the games are good either way. But stuff like that just kind of makes me go like, but why though?
But why?
It's in my nature. Like, I feel like that little gerbil that the frog shut. But why?
It's in my nature.
But besides that, it's just like, yeah. Like, we're not, like, you know, we're not gonna see... funnily enough, you know what game does, like, creatures being in an area well, surprisingly?
What?
Which, like, The Legend of Zelda. Just in general.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, it's weird. Like, a game that's, like, that doesn't have super deep lore, kind of has, like, implied super deep lore through, like, its world and stuff like that, and I like that.
Yeah, because it's basically, like, more or less consistent and shit, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, here are these 3 gods that created, like, these, like, essences of, like, you know, courage, power, and what was the third part of the Triforce?
Courage, power, wisdom.
And wisdom, yes. Sorry.
And then all that just bleeds into the world. Like, it's just synonymously... you know, like... I don't want to say good, it's synonymous, it just synonymously makes sense. There's no, like, way you could, like, you know, fuck it up, is the thing.
Right.
Like... I think people shit mainly, like, people like JonTron shit on Lords of Shadow because, like, they call it... He called it Lords of Plagiarism because it's, like, it plays like God of War, and then it's got, like, QTEs. Alright, that's another thing that doesn't bother me, QTEs, right? Like, there's games with bad QTEs, like Resident Evil 5, but here's the thing, though. The failures in them are, like, when you fail a QTE, it's funny. Sometimes. Other times, it's not. Like, if you ever played, like, the Wii version of, if you ever played the Resident Evil, the Umbrella Chronicles on the Wii, those QTEs are stupid. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. I love that game, but the QTEs are dumb in that one.
I've only played Dark Side Chronicles, so I don't know about...
Yeah, there's not really that many QTEs in Dark Side Chronicles.
Well, no, it's a rail shooters.
Yeah. But they try to break up the gameplay in Umbrella Chronicles with some QTEs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which it's cool, but at the same, it's cool. But I gotta say though, like, I don't particularly care for it in a facet of, well, you know, we got all this shit going on over here with, like, it feels forced, especially when the ones that you just die instantly, you know what I'm saying? At least they
I know what you're saying.
At least they put a checkpoint before it. So it could be way worse than it is. That's why I forgive it for the most part.
I'd say the only experience where I've had like a bad QTE experience was like Dying Light's final boss.
Oh, frickin', where you have to fight Mr.
Whatchamacallit on the roof.
Yeah, the Voss wannabe with the machete and the one arm.
Yeah.
I thought I thought it was cool, but it's just kind of like, well, this is kind of stupid at the same time. How do you get?
I think it was underwhelming as hell, because
how do you get up there anyway? Like
I don't remember.
that was on top. That was like on top of a super volatile nest, and like you had to go through all that shit, and he just kind of like he was just kind of up there. You know what I mean?
Again, I haven't played the game in so long that.
But yeah, like
there's stuff that just like flies.
And this is another. Here's another stupid JonTron moment. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of JonTron. It's nothing political. I just find his and everybody has their own opinion, but this is like he along with Aaron Egoraptor Hansen are two of like the sort of ringleader opinion things where everyone who, like I said, wants to be cool, wants to be seen as cool to these people, right? They have the same opinion as them. We gotta copy their opinion thoroughly. We can't have our own. It's very dumb. I cannot so that I can't forgive it or anything. It's just kind of like their opinions. They're entitled to their opinions. I don't care, right?
Same here.
But I just don't like their arguments of I don't like the game, therefore bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like that's like the dumbest argument you can use. I don't like it. It's bad. I don't like games too, but I don't say they're bad. I also just so happen to I just so happen to not like bad games is the thing. But I don't get those two things mixed up.
Mhm.
I know when a game is bad, and I know when I like a game that I think is underrated. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But and as I always say, do not follow my opinions, please. Make your own opinions on stuff. It's the only way we can keep stagnation from happening. You know what I'm saying?
Also, the views of Marek1shtar do not reflect upon the views of Ger Ziegler as well.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So you had to sign the lease. You had to sign the release form. Remember?
Wait, let me look through my archives again. Oh, son of a bitch.
So the opinions of Varric do reflect the opinions of Ger Ziegler. No, but that's like the whole thing. Could there potentially be like-minded people? Yeah, that's always the case.
Yeah, that's always the case when it comes to shit like this.
Yeah, but I find it a little far-fetched that one person says it, right, and then and then all these other people follow and say the exact same thing, and I'm like, really now?
Mhm.
Let me rebuke one of Aaron Egoraptor Hansen's arguments from his Super Castlevania 4 video, because I won't get crucified for talking about that one. What? You get a legendary from this now?
Whoa. Sign me up.
Wait. Is it a battle rifle? I can't tell. Let's get the... Oh, it's a battle rifle. Ugh. Oh, man. I was getting excited.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't use BRs on this character, but if I was Mordecai, I'd be like really happy about that. But let me rebuke the arguments of Aaron Hansen here. So one of his, in my opinion, his dumbest argument for why Castlevania 4 is a bad game is the whip can kill anything, and it attacks from every angle. Because in the original Castlevania, everything's made to be used, and I'm like, all right, broski, bruh, let me level with you here. Every time I see people play Castlevania, and every time I play Castlevania, I never use my sub-weapons until I get to the boss. I don't care if it allegedly makes it easier or not. I'd rather have the extra firepower for the boss rather than waste it on a mook. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, everybody plays like that. Of course, there can be people who play differently, but from what I've seen, large majority plays it. And plays it exactly like that, including myself. And I just learned that on my own, not even from watching people play the games. Like, I learned that
it's a shared experience.
Yeah, if I conserve my ammo, I guess is the best way to put it, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I use my infinite weapon all the way to the boss, and then I conserve my ammo for that, I'll have an easier time on the boss. Like, they give you lives for a reason. Most of the Castlevania games have infinite continues, but they give you lives for a reason. You can die, repeat, and you can die and repeat and all that all over and over again with no consequences. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's why some of the modern re-releases have save states. Because sometimes the enemy placement could be potentially bullshit.
Right.
And don't forget the backwards falling. I hate that.
Ooh.
Yeah, no. The dumbest one I've ever experienced, gravitational force here. I was facing an enemy, right, behind a pit.
Mm-hmm.
I jumped over a pit, and I was facing, I think it was one of those bone towers, right? Now, here's the thing. I take the hit, but I'm facing the opposite direction. You want to know how the backwards blowback worked? So I'm facing the enemy. I'm chasing the enemy. It turns around, shoots a fireball at me. I backwards fall forward through the enemy sprite and then into the pit.
That is some fucking bullshit right there, if I haven't,
Backwards fall into the pit. Backwards forward fall into the pit. But, it's not the worst part, too. So, I backwards forward fall into the pit. But then, Zig, here we get to, here's where the funnier part comes in. So, This is also dependent on the game, too. So, now, this is me playing Bloodlines, right? Now, I didn't know really Bloodlines' levels until I started playing it only recently. I knew about the boss fights and everything, but not the levels. So I was prepped for the boss fights, the levels were something else. So everything in that game took me by surprise, including auto-scrolling segments and shit like that, right?
Right.
As much as and here's the thing, I'd argue that Bloodlines is one of my favorite titles. But as much as I love Bloodlines, I cannot deny that some of the level gimmicks are bullshit. For example, Zig, remember Touch Fuzzy Get Dizzy?
Yeah.
So, would you ever think that would be in a Castlevania title?
Wait, that shit's in Castlevania?
Yeah, it's in the Bloodlines game. You take a hit, there's these giant roses, right, that shoot out these spores or pollen, and once you touch the pollen, your screen goes all hazy. I thought it would do damage, but no, it just makes you go all hazy, right? And then your controls are completely reversed.
Oh my god. Konami, why would you do that?
Once again, I love Bloodlines. I think it's honestly my favorite underrated title because it was on the Genesis of all systems. That was the one I was
Yes.
playing in my April Fool's video.
Yes, the truly definitive game of the blast processing from 1999.
Yes. Because the Sega Genesis was in the 1999. I wonder how many people got mad at that. They didn't leave a comment because it's like it was an obvious April Fool's video.
They probably were in on the joke too.
You're never gonna let me live that stupid blast processing joke out from 1999.
Dude, it's like one of the funniest jokes that you did in that video.
Because it's blast processing, Zig. It's bullshit on top of bullshit on top of bullshit. Damn it, I just explained the joke. Fuck. It's lies and slander on top of lies and slander on top of lies and slander. Blast processing.
Yep.
What the fuck is blast processing anyway? It's nothing.
It was just a marketing term.
It's just like the Nintendo seal. It's bullshit. Which made me question. So like talk about like the Nintendo seal of quality, right?
Yes.
So there was a person who actually believed that wasn't a marketing thing.
Listen, if the fucking seal of quality was actually meant something,
Do you think that
half
Dr.
of the
Jekyll
fucking LJN games would never hit the market.
or Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
Or Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde.
The funny thing is, I honestly think that the seal means something, and you want to know what that something it is?
Poo-poo garbage?
The game just works.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
They took the Todd Howard route with that. The game just works. It just works. No questions asked. But why?
It fits our guidelines. Let's put the seal on it.
Yep. But no, not Wisdom Tree. Not Wisdom Tree. I fucking love the Wisdom Tree games for how stupid they are. Like,
I know.
No, the funniest one, Menace Beach and Sunday Funday, right?
There's actually another hack called Miss Peach World.
Is it Peach and that shit?
Yes, I have a picture of the cartridge.
Oh boy. No, but like, so Menace Beach and Sunday Funday. So now you know how Menace Beach, right? You have to save your girlfriend and shit like that, right? You know what the final boss is?
Isn't it some fucking what you call it?
It's like Satan. It's Stan, as I like to call him. Right? Now, wouldn't that make better sense in fucking Sunday Funday? Like you beat the devil and then you go to church?
You beat the devil out of me.
No, in Sunday Funday, you fight a bear. You earthbound. All right, no, Zig. You want to know something? You want to know something, Zig? Hear me out on this. Sunday Funday is an Earthbound like. Let me explain.
How so?
Let me explain. All right, so you know how Earthbound likes are, right? It's basically a weird world, right? That's very much like our own world. Like it's very reminiscent, but it's still fucking weird. So now none of the questions bat an eye at how weird the world is. Everything just goes on as normal. There's no questions asked. Literally what happens in Sunday Funday. Like you're just a kid. You're just a kid who's trying to get to Sunday school with all these raging atheists who are out to kill you for some reason. And you don't. He doesn't question it. Your teacher doesn't question it. She just keeps yelling at you to get your ass to Sunday school, and that's it. Right?
Yeah.
Though I would argue that like Menace Beach would be a little more of an Earthbound like than that, considering that there's like the bad guys, which are just a gang, are led by the fucking devil.
Or Demon Dan.
What the hell?
What the fuck?
I'm passing through the bridge. That's his name, Demon Dan?
Yes.
I'd say I'm Demon Dan. Who you callin' Pinhead? But yeah, like the only reason why I'd say that Menace Beach is just slightly more of an Earthbound like, the plumbers are Elvis. Like
I can see that.
The world is slightly weirder, is my thing with that. But that's besides the point. Like Weird World, no questions are asked about what the fuck is up with this world. There's just Elvises and manic atheist plumbers in the sewers who want to kill you. Like you got like you steal clowns from balloons and you fly through the air while jumping over like roadkill, if I remember correctly. And then there's like people that you could just blow their frickin' faces off with bombs and shit.
Yeah.
Menace Beach and Sunday Funday are Earthbound likes. They're action platformer Earthbound likes. Changed my mind.
So Mary, do you want to know about the other Menace Beach hack, Miss Peach World?
Sure, tell me. I'd like to know more about Menace Beach.
Alright, so Miss Peach World
Yes.
was released sometime in 1991.
Mm-hmm.
Originally it was supposed to be called Mr. Assy.
What? Is this the long-awaited prequel of Assy McGee?
Probably.
Man, Adult Swim has gone so far.
And instead of seeing, like, a cutscene of, a girl tied up, you just see pictures of naked ladies.
Why? Why on an NES cartridge?
I don't know why.
Who made this game?
Hacker International.
Hacker International?
Yes.
This was a company?
Yes, this was a company that dealt with unlicensed NES games.
Right. No, I don't know much about like the unlicensed NES game market, right? Were they sold at like places like GameStop and everything like that, or like the past whatever GameStop was in the past, or EB Games, whatever the hell it was? You know what I'm getting at.
I'm not a
Expert neither.
Expert neither. I only know that Sunday Funday and all those other Wisdom Tree games were like sold at Christian bookstores, and that's pretty much it.
Well, of course, it's a Christian game. They're gonna.
I think like the only ones that may have like been sold in like something like Electronics Boutique or Babbage's back in the day would be probably the Tengen games. So yeah, that's pretty much my little.
Well, all right. Well, I got a question for you, Zig.
Assumption.
Like, do you think? All right. So, do you think that there are any unlicensed NES games that are considered like classics? That like that weren't like shitty, and like they're legitimately good games. They're just not licensed.
I would say maybe Tengen's version of Tetris, but even then, that's pretty much all I can think of, because everything else was like.
Wait, that's the one. That's the one.
Fighter?
That's the one where you like that's like the very Russian Tetris, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That game actually looked pretty good.
What else?
But you get like Hellfighter, Menace Beach, all the Bible games. Why didn't I just find it funny, right? I just find this funny. So it took I don't know how many years before we got a game that's like fully licensed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's called the Bible game. Zig, have you ever heard about the Bible game, as it's called?
The Bible game.
The Bible game. It was on the PlayStation 2. And the first place I ever saw it was at KB Toys.
I just saw the Wikipedia page for this. This is a Christian party game?
It's a party game?
Yeah, there's like 2 modes. TV game show and challenge games.
No, Zig, you want to know what video game I want to see, like, what Bible game I really want to see made real?
Yeah.
On King of the Hill, they had, like, I think it was a Moses racing game.
Well, I mean, there was that one fucking Ark racing game. If you know anything about that.
We're not talking about Riddler's Race. Wait, there was an Ark racing game?
Yeah, where you have, like, animals race each other to the tune of, like, Christian rock music.
Oh, I know. I forgot what the hell that's called. It was like Animal Race or something like that. Hannah the horse.
Yeah, that and...
Let's have a race, Hannah. Harold, you're a rhinoceros. Oh no. Like, I'm sorry, but like, that's not gonna convince people to like switch theologies. It's funny. It really is funny.
I find, like, with the exception of, like, fucking VeggieTales and shit, I find, like, most, like, Christian media to be just, like, batshit insane.
I don't like, my question is, like, why? Like, I thought it's supposed to, like, try to normalize, like, you know, believing in God and shit, but, like, why does it create stuff like the Mighty Loaf and other weird ass things like that?
Like Salty the Singing Songbook?
Yes, Salty the Sing Songbook, even though I don't know who the fuck that is.
Oh, it's just a talking book. Played by a guy in blue face paint.
What?
This is an actual thing. Remember, I used to watch Everything is Terrible videos, so I get exposed to this shit.
Video games kill my brain cells more, please. Thank you. Go tell it on the mountain.
And then I remember this one where it's just like a bunch of just like puppets and shit.
There's
singing about how the truth will set you free.
There was like this one Christian show that I watched, like this not even they around Christmas time. This was like up in, like, I think the Rocky Mountains, like somewhere down south, and like they're like these 2 like women, like they both look really upset for some reason, and they're both singing "Go Tell It on the Mountain." Like this one lady, she's got like blonde, very curly hair. It's like old ladies curly hair, you know, like where it almost looks like a wig, and all of her teeth are like gapped, and she does not. All her teeth are gapped. She's got like what? She's got like red lipstick on, ruby red lip. I'm like, what is going on here? Like, she's just there, staring off at the distance with this other old, like, crone lady. She's just like, they're both going, go tell it on the mountain, God.
God.
It's like, what is going on? Like, what is going on here?
I don't know what's going on.
Like, alright, I honestly feel really bad, like, for people who, like, grow up in, like, super Christian households. Like, you know, like, here's the thing, like, your parent, like, you know, parents, I at least hope, like, somewhere, like, every parent, like, loves their child. And they want to do its best, but, like, smothering them in, like, stuff like that, it's gonna make them resent shit like that. Like I said, I really do feel bad for, like, people who grew up in, like, forceful households like that, and, like, especially very abusive ones, because it's just, like, you know, you're only allowed to watch, like, fucking Veggie Tales, and that's it. No, like, no and other cool programming, because it's the work of Stan. Like, like, I love Christian media for all the wrong reasons, because it's really funny, because it's trying way too hard to be hip. And actually, you know what's really sad? I was actually very upset when I found out that rap, that the priest rap was fake. You know. Like,
oh yeah, rapping for Jesus.
Yeah, water to wine. He's a drink exchanger, and he died for our sins.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that video so much, but I was actually really upset when I'm like, oh man, I wish I would actually applaud that. That'd be funny. Like, they're doing something, like, they'd be doing something more fun than what the fucking fucked up Westboro Baptist Church.
Oh wait, Marek, this doesn't say the Bible game. This says the Bible game.
You dare defy the words of Jimmy? Like, you ever notice that the Bible, like, comes up with, like, just using the Bible in general makes, like, really interesting plots in TV? Like, anything from the Bible? Like, my favorite was the Gee Whiz episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That and Bible Fruits. I'm not gonna unscrew. I'm not gonna unscrew the pipe and drink the booze from the U-trap like an animal. I have a demon inside of me. No, like Gee Whiz. That's not. They didn't want to say Gee. That's not Gee Whiz up on, like, the gun. And then the freaking guy shows up. Yeah, that's my face on there. I fucking love Aqua Teen Hunger Force. They really, like, oh my god, that show is great. I'm sad. It got, like, I'm very upset that the show got very stagnant after, like, episode 100. I really didn't like Aqua Unit Patrol Squad and, like, the seasons afterwards. I thought that they were very much, like, it got very Flanderized. Like, and I really hate bringing up, like, meanness in shows and stuff like that. But basically, like, when you can laugh along, like, here's the thing: the original, like, episodes of Aqua Teen, you can laugh along with Shake torturing Meatwad and stuff like that, as well as you can laugh with Meatwad as he, like, blows the fucking shit out of Shake with, like, the robot body that he got in that one episode. Like, I really hate sounding like this, but everybody gets their comeuppance. But, like, in the later seasons, there's, like, an episode where Shake just, like, kills Meatwad's fucking, like, idol, like, his television idol, and then, like, it basically traumatizes him to the point where he's trying to commit suicide, and that's, like, the ending joke, and I'm like, that's very, like, fucked up.
Yeah, that is pretty fucking...
Yeah, it's like, wow, that's fucked. Like, not even in a funny way, it's just like... It's just like, well, this got real, and this got, like, sad. And I remember when, like, one of the plots was Shake got, like, a disease from a toilet seat, and they had to combat it by using, like, beans or something. And then, like, the beans are having, like, a little play in, like, Shake's body, and, like, then the germ turned into the Incredible Hulk, but a royalty-free Incredible Hulk, as to not get in trouble with Marvel. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that is just funny. There's, like, a whole episode where, like, Carl, like, this is a later season, like, he gets his head, like, shoved up a goblin's ass. And that's, like, the whole... Yeah, that's the whole episode! Like he goes to see, like, a metal band, and then, like, they put, like, a goblin on his head. Like, they shove his head up the goblin's ass, and it's just, like, that's the whole episode. And then, like, they summon a skeleton army, and I'm like, that's not even that funny. It's just, like, the skeletons walk in, and they start rocking out, and I'm like, I can see a joke here, but this really isn't that funny. Like, I remember episodes like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like, that was great. Like, an episode that, like, that you think is going to be, like, super serious, but it's not. It's Aqua Teen Hunger Force. That's how it goes.
Alright.
Like, there's a few episodes that I like about, like, the later seasons, like, the Aqua Unit Patrol Squad episode that I felt that I knew was very reminiscent of, like, the classic series. Was the one where Shake gets a tattoo and it eats people.
Oh yeah.
Daddy needs meat. Skulls, bones, human bones. That was dark, but that was funny, is the thing. Like, it's like, you know, like, there's episodes that tread the line. But yeah, like, that Zuccotti Manicotti episode was just like, that's just fucked. Like, that's not, like, that's Joker level of, that's not funny.
That's not funny.
Yeah, I was literally like, I'm just sitting there like, was this supposed to be funny? Like, it's not. That was pretty damn fucking grisly and creepy at the same time. Like, it's because it's supposed to be like a hand puppet. Like, that was kind of stupid. Especially, like, that episode just, like, made me go, like, why? The movie was great, though. The movie was great, and the one lost episode, the Boston, was funny. From what little that we see, it's the whole episode. It's just not animated. Like,
Yeah.
there's little bits of it. It's a bomb.
Will you shut the fuck up?
Meanwhile, in the middle of Baltimore. Yo, see that thing over there? That's a bomb. It's a light bomb. Light bomb. Light. It's a bomb. Will you shut the fuck up? The cast of Hairspray in Baltimore. Once again, that whole like, the Boston bomb thing with that was a fiasco. Over sensationalism. It wasn't, but here's the thing, though. It wasn't helped by the William Street employees. It was not helped by that.
I know.
Like, there is some blame that has to be put on the company. Because, basically telling them to not talk about anything and then making, like, fools of themselves on, like, the news is kind of like, yeah, this is, kind of bad. Real bad.
I would have just been like, it wasn't our intent to. We just wanted to put a light up of one of the characters. That's pretty much it.
The British are attacking. The British are attacking.
Oh, hey, look, shortcut.
Yep. Stop whining. Stop whining. What? We had a person come in here. Stop whining. Like, okay.
Okay.
They're gone now. But like, yeah. That was kind of bad. No, but Aqua Teen Hunger Force, great show. Watch it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, though, like seriously, when the Bible is used in like something, it makes like a really really funny like comedy. Like the ballad, like Talladega Nights, the Ballad of Ricky Bobby, for example. What's the difference between baby Jesus and regular Jesus? Happy birthday, baby Jesus.
Looks like you fit right in. That's all for the time being.
Ooh, new upgrade. What would it's a fun fact about the Bible. So, did you know that eating shrimp is worse than being gay?
Yes, I know about that.
So is long hair.
Well, I'm going to hell.
Guess what Jesus is usually interpreted as having?
Long hair.
Yep. Here's something that like a lot of people kind of don't get. Jesus kind of was a hippie back then.
Well, yeah.
Like that, like he literally was a hippie. That's why allegedly he had like long hair and everything like that. So it's just kind of like, oh, yep. And like what do like a lot of religious people, hippies? Essentially,
Yeah, you fucking hippies.
It's like, oh, the cruel irony. Ooh, so we got a new rocket launch. Let me see how. Ooh. Take it. Strangers getting married in my. But yeah, like Vidya games. So we know there was only one licensed Bible game though. That one Noah's Ark game, right, by Konami.
Huh.
Yeah.
Did not know about that.
You know, the one where Noah turns into a fish, fights Native Americans, and like defeats a giant spider as a boss fight with angel wings.
The fuck?
That's a game. Oh yeah. I can't. I wish I could say it's not, but it is. It's a real Vidya game.
You know what's one thing I want to get my hands on?
What's one thing you want to get your hands on?
Creepy Susie and 13 Other Tragic Tales for Troubled Children.
What?
You remember the Oblongs?
Oh.
That's what that show was based on. A book.
Really?
Yes.
Is it still on sale? Like, what is it, like a graphic novel or something, or?
Yeah, for the most part. You know, it's like a little collection of stories.
Ah. Man, the Oblongs was great.
That was a good show.
But did it get canceled, or, like, did it end? I don't remember.
I remember it. Remember, it's like one of the. It was like one of the shows that Adult Swim picked up that got canceled and everything, and just aired like the remaining few episodes and shit.
So wait, where did it air?
WB.
Of course.
Yep. I remember they were trying to like revive this show and everything like that, but you know,
Yeah.
nothing really came of that.
Well, of course, it's just kind of like the show exists, but I would like the show exists, but I wouldn't like say it has like a super massive fan base.
Oh yeah, no, it really has like a very like cult, like a cult following and shit.
Like a lot of good shows do.
Mm-hmm.
Like here's an underrated like, all right, talking about like shitty and like good like cult TV shows and everything like that, right? So video game television is very hit or miss. It's just kind of like the movies. I really like,
Yeah.
once again, Marek opinions here. A lot of air quotes bad video game movies are pretty damn fun if you just watch them. That's like if you just kind of watch them. Like my favorite is the Doom, like the original Doom movie. I love that shit so much. It's so stupid, but I fucking love it.
I gotta take a dump.
Sarge. Freaking can't. The Dwayne the Rock Johnson as the villain, pretty much. You're infected. The whole first person segment in that movie was great.
Yeah.
No, but like seriously though, the big thing that sort of gets me with it is talking about movie, like the video game, like TV. So you want to know a show that's like you could just watch it. It's bad, but you can just watch it to have a good time anyway, because of just how stupid it is.
What?
Fucking Captain N the Game Master.
Captain N, the Game Master.
It's so shitty, but it's hilarious. Mother Brain will...
The guy who did Audrey 2 in the movie.
Mother Brain will get you! Fucking... This is why, now, the irony is, right? The Mario, the Mario TV shows up until Mario World were pretty damn solid. Like...
Yeah, they were pretty good for the most part.
Like, you can sit down and watch it, and it's a fun watch. But, like, the biggest issue I take, though, is that, like, kind of talking... Also, someone gave me a better perspective on somebody, like... It's like here's an example of what I mean. So, Coconut Fred's Fruit Salad Island, and this is not a video game show, but this is what I'm talking about, like, when you watch something with, like, a different perspective. If you watch that show, and you look at Coconut Fred as, like, some sort of mad god on the, like, same vein as, like, Shio-Gorath or something, the show is hilarious. Like, it works. It just works, Zig. Like, accept the Todd... You just gotta accept the Todd Howard, like, thing. I cannot, like, give an example, because you just have to go in with the mindset. Coconut Fred is a mad god, and everything he says goes. And then you just sit down, watch the show with that sort of mindset. It's hilarious. My mood, I never would have, like, thought it'd be like, wow, this mediocre show is, like, fucking funny. This is like the crying game. Wow. He's got no emotions. He only knows joy. Therefore, he has to... Oh my god. But no, like, so someone put this a bit into perspective for me. Like, the Mortal Kombat cartoon is actually pretty okay.
okay?
It's not the
Like,
best.
I remember a fucking martial arts channel just, you know, showing a rerun of that, and I'm just like...
A martial
I'm
arts?
just like, what?
I gotta watch this channel now.
I don't know if it's on anymore. I haven't really, like...
Like, what else would they air? Like, Takeshi's Castle or something like that?
Either that or just, like, you know... competitions of, like... you know, kickboxing or whatever.
I'm a professional kickboxer.
If they started airing Kumites, I would probably watch it.
Also, talk about martial arts. Remember when Mrs. Orange made cherry cakes in Okami?
Yeah, and she did the whatchamacallit?
Yeah, she did the Akuma like she did the Akuma finisher.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
But you know,
yeah,
like
going back to like back to like video game shows and shit like that.
Like the only bad video game show that I really don't like. Though there's two. Darkstalkers. I'm a huge fan of Darkstalkers. I'm a huge fan of Darkstalkers. I never would have thought I'd see such bastardization of Darkstalkers.
I would say the only good part of that cartoon is Lord Raptor.
You can't fuck up.
Then,
you can't fuck up Lord Raptor is the thing.
I know.
It's just like good luck. No, because all right. Here's the big thing too. Right? So Mortal Kombat. The reason why it works here and the way it does is because it's an American-made property. There's not a lot to get lost in translation and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Super Mario Brothers and other things like that. Of course, it's gonna get lost in translation. You're trying to adapt a game where you go left and jump on fucking shit to, like, you know, into a TV show that's action-adventure. So what are you going to do? Copy movies? Because why the hell not? And you know what? I'd rather take that bastardization than watch, like, an official Mario movie or something like that that's licensed by Nintendo. Because here's the thing. You can only do so much without trying to make it, air quotes, self-aware.
Yeah.
Like, if you just show the Mario Brothers TV show, right? No like questions asked. You're gonna have a good time because it's just like batshit. Like you get mummies. You get mummies that mistake like people for their children. You get like freaking vampire Koopas and zombie Goombas. like you don't get joy. Like there's no joy in Captain and the Game Master. It's just man gets sucked into video game. It's the original isekai, Zig.
Oh my god.
It's the original isekai. I don't even like isekai shows, and I can. Well, look, statement be true. Statement be true. I don't like isekai shows, and guess what? Captain N's an isekai, and I hate it. But here's the thing, though. Just watching it is like funny as hell because of how much it gets wrong. I don't even have to. I don't even have to because you've more than likely seen Captain and the Game Master, right, Zig? Like you've watched like episodes of it. I would assume.
Yes, I know everything about Captain N from Simon Belmont just being like that.
Simon Belmont.
I know about Alucard.
It's the adventures of Bayou Billy.
I know about Icarus and how much he said, and you know how he says everything with an Icus at the end of kiss.
The only character that was properly represented was Bayou Billy, and he was from a shitty game.
Oh, and who could forget Mega High?
I smoked too many mega cigarettes before Mega. Somebody end my mega pathetic life.
I now have terminal lung cancer.
Mega, it's Terminal 7, Mega. Mega Man looks like a little frog man, and it's Mega everything, guys. Mega this, Mega that.
Mega, stop.
Hey, Zig, Megalon. You didn't think of a Godzilla reference in this. No, I made a Godzilla reference.
Alright.
Alrighticus, I got the Smash Ballicus. Kill me. No, here's the thing, Zig, did you play Kid Icarus Uprising?
I only played a few bit of it.
Alright, imagine that game, but Pit did the Icus thing.
I would turn off that game in a fucking heartbeat.
No, and the thing is too, right? Like, what if, right? Here's an example of what I mean. So, what if they made a, this actually surprised me. Nobody referenced it. What is this now, Zig? I have the Power Glove! It's so bad! They never referenced the Icus thing in fucking Kid Icarus Uprising. That makes me so upset. That would have been hilarious. What is this? Ooh! Combustion Hellfire.
Kill this fool.
Oh boy, that felt good. Oh my god, this is... Turrets are the worst. Ugh.
Yeah, they look pretty underwhelming.
People don't like turret segments in games. You know what I don't like?
What?
I don't like turret enemies in games. They're just like, because they're just like real life turrets. They're gun emplacements. They just sit there and do damage to you. That's literally all a turret does. No, but they never did the Icus thing. I'm surprised it just did not reference Captain N at all in that game. That would have been hilarious. They dropped a Metroid reference out of the blue too, which is kind of funny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the Komedos look like Metroids.
Ah.
Okay, this is kind of bad.
Oh, shit.
This is the only accurate gun I have. Like the only... I'm not want to die. I don't want to die, Zig. Help me. Protect me.
I don't want to die.
Shield me with your powers. I'm gonna bash up then. Oh, wait. No shirt, no shoes, no service. Alright, so Zig, talking about... Alright, but back to the topic of, like, shitty video game shows. So, Captain N was, like, the only one. But, here's the thing, I could still laugh at Captain N, despite it being bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, one show I can't laugh at, and I actually get really annoyed when watching. The Zelda show.
I don't fucking blame you.
You can only take so many... Well, excuse me, princess, before you want to have a frick... before you're gonna have an aneurysm. That's like the only joke. Well, excuse me, princess.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so Zig, you ever hear of the Zelda: The Light of Courage? A fake Zelda D cartoon that was made to troll somebody? That's
Really?
more, yes, that's more entertaining than the freaking actual Zelda D cartoon. It actually feels like something on a level of Captain N the Game Master. that video, those videos are what spawned the music make you lose control meme. And I was like, ah, I remember that. Yes, I see the legacy meme. Yes, I know about the prequel meme to this. Yes.
Yes!
Yes! Come to Papa! No, but that's more like a Zelda. That's more like a shitty Zelda. I would have watched that if that was real, like fully. But unfortunately, it's not real. My dreams were dashed, Zig. My dreams were dashed.
I know.
Like it has a talking Majora's Mask. Like it has a talking Majora's Mask. The Triforces are living beings. It's like the epitome of shit.
That's good to know.
And no, and by the way, you know what they did? You know what they did too? You know how like they have like the everyman character and like sometimes they have those in those like shows, right? Like they have the air quotes the isekai thing, where it's like you got like the everyman who's thrown into this like this weird situation, right? They have that in the form of the guy they were trolling. They made him a character in this.
Oh my god.
It's Zig. You miss it. You do not understand the power of this.
I have to watch this now.
There's only 3 videos. Like you can watch them like right now. Is the thing. Like they did not go far with this. They made like 3.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly thought that it was like before I found out it was like a whole trolling thing. I honestly thought that it was just like this is just like a web series that the creator probably got tired of making, but people like just kept wanting it. So what they basically did was, oh yeah, I'm just gonna like end it. I'm just gonna make it like a big fuck you to everybody. But no, that's not the case at all. At least I figured out what it was, and you know what? I'm glad I did. Because I can still enjoy that shit to this day, and I know where the frickin' music make you lose control meme came from. I love the internet. God bless the internet. or should I say, sweet merciful Celestia bless the internet.
You know what was a good video game based show?
What?
Donkey Kong Country.
Yes! Thank you! Hey! Look how it's time to go! Here he comes, Banana Slammer!
Banana Slammer. Conga Bongo's hero.
The big bug monster is coming after you. Like the fucking, oh my god.
My favorite mashup is like Metalhead with like Daft Punk's Around the World.
Oh,
it is the fucking.
I'm a
It is the
metalhead,
fucking best.
a metal. Talk about Around the World. We got like the party station going right now, right? In where I work, and guess what came on the frickin' radio today?
Around the World.
Around the world, around the world, around. Yeah, no, like freaking Metalhead just meshes perfectly with Around the World. It's great. Like 6 degrees of everything, man. Like it's real.
I know it's real.
But like, so we go from that. We go from like like seriously though, the Donkey Kong Country show was like great. Mario Brothers 3 gets a shout out too. That one was awesome. That one was awesome. But then again, I kind of roped that in with the other Mario series, with one exception being the Mario World cartoon.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm being serious. By the way, I think I said this on a stream before, but I did not know how many episodes there were of the Mario World cartoon until I got like a thing that featured it, and I was shocked to see there's only like 6. This show lasted 6 episodes. You know what?
I know, because it was like fucking.
It was
like
unlocked.
the only episode that I can like say I can remember from like memory and shit is Mama Luigi, and that's like pretty much it.
Yeah, and it's like the episode that I think everybody loves too is the thing. That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario.
Yeah, Mario.
Like
I think the only reason why people like that was because of how many times it was remixed into like YouTube poops and shit.
And it's the only episode that doesn't feature the cave people. Koopa
Yes.
football players! Koopa football players! A fire sumo! Good thing I found a magic balloon!
Magic balloon!
Like just like the inflection, of Luigi saying this stuff. It's great. Like the Mario World show had like all of like the fucking, had all like the best like little bits in it. Like it had all right. No, the Mario World show had like good bits. Like, who's an egghead? Eggface? It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. It's a football. I chiseled it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's got great Mario and Luigi moments, but everybody else takes a back seat. Everybody else takes a back seat, unless you're fucking Yoshi. Yoshi is shit. I never thought I'd hate Yoshi, but no, that show made me hate Yoshi. Adult Yoshi, baby Yoshi from like Mama Luigi was more tolerable.
Baby Yoshi don't like meatballs!
Roar, Yoshi, so... No, I remember watching a YouTube poop. They had the scene with the freaking dinosaurs going, roar, Yoshi, so they had it super sped up. Yeah, they go like tiny, roar, Yoshi, soar. I can't get it out of my head. Roar, Yoshi, soar. I fucking love that. It's so stupid. Like, this is the thing. Like, when you know something stupid and you like it anyway, that's something that has to be said about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, man, this is fucking stupid, but still, I enjoy it anyway. Like, I don't know if there's something wrong with me, or like, I don't know what, but man, do I get like some sort of entertaining joy out of this shit?
Mm-hmm.
Also, you ever listen to these guys and you kill them with like an elemental effect? It sounds horrifying.
I know.
The bandits don't sound that bad. The frickin' like the Crimson Lance is just like, oh my god, I just killed a guy. Oh! Oh, I'm burning! No, but like, what was it? Oh, no. No. So, do you ever see the test? All right. You want to know the show that's like super mixed bag?
What?
Mega Man, the TV show. The super fighting robot.
Super fighting robot. Mega Man.
The theme is so bad, but the show it's such a mixed bag show. Like there's good episodes and there's bad episodes. Like I think there's more bad than good, but that show got fucked up by the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can actually, all right. This is not gonna be me. I'm not gonna be blaming X-Men for this, but I'm not a fan of X-Men. But apparently, the reason why Mega Man has its design is because he has to resemble a superhero more, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So they designed him with more like realistic proportions, and made his face look like shit. But here's the thing, though. I can't stay mad at a show like as much as I don't like parts of the Mega Man show, whatever the hell it's called. It's not Mega Man Powered Up. It's like Mega Man something else, right?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though, Zig. As much as you want to know why, you want to know the glorious thing that Mega Man TV show has brought us.
I think I know what you mean, and I'm gonna play it on the bot right now.
The glory that is Gutsman's ass. Yeah. I have not heard that in years. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Did you ever see the original video of that?
Yes.
Hey, Mega Man! Looks like you're a little low on air, and you're full of
shit.
It's Guts Man!
Hey, Cutman here too to take his cut.
Never. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need an aspirin. Oh man. That show is so stupid. But that part. No, Zig. I think remember the episode where Mega Man X shows up? Or X. They call him Mega Man X, and then Dr. Wily pushes a button, and then all the Robot Masters come in, and Gutsman says out loud, "We heard the silent alarm!"
Mm-hmm.
We heard the silent alarm, Zig. We heard it.
Silent alarm activated.
Imagine. Oh my god. Oh. Oh no. It's Gutsman! Dun-dun. Why was he disguised as a kangaroo? I'll never know.
Why?
He was cosplaying. No. My only explanation. That if that episode takes place after the lion episode, the invasion of the lion people awoken something in Gutsman.
Oh yeah, after that, Gutsman actually did come out as like a full-blown furry, like the episode after, and then he told Dr. Wily that he was late to the furry convention.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
And then the rest of the series, he was just going ooh woo like every 24/7.
Oh no! That's horrible.
Like Raw X3.
Notices the mega bulge. that one. All right. No. I want to see. I want to get a poster now that has all the faces of Mega Man. Or no. I want to see an update to Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, where they add Captain N Mega Man and the TV show Mega Man to the fucking like Mega Buster cannon laser thing. His final smash.
Oh my god.
We need it. Mega high. Like he
put me out of my misery.
he comes flying in on his floating Segway Zig. He gets the little thing, like they show the little Nintendo Direct, and he's just there. He zooms in. We got an update for Mega Man. What? And then you just see freaking like the super fighting robot Mega Man jump out too. he's got like the fucked up face. Oh my god. And then they all do the Mega Buster. That needs to happen. Look. If we can't get Shrek in Smash, right? We can't get SpongeBob, Shrek, or like other freaking like weirdos like that, right? We need at least those guys in there as Nintendo / video game history. It has to be.
Okay.
Look, I'm only speaking true facts. Like they
You're
need
just spitting fire right now.
Yeah, they need to be in that game. They need to be there. It's like that, or at least look. I want a poster now, right? I want to get a poster.
Yeah.
I got no Mega Man posters, but it needs all the Mega Man in it, even the freaking like green Mega Man. Like he needs to be prominently featured on there.
Oh my god.
Like Mega. Oh my god. Oh my god. This freaking like the stream has gone down the shitter. Who the fuck are these assholes? They won't shut up about Mega Man.
Oh, hi Guard.
Hey, Crimson, how you doing?
You've just missed us talking about, Captain N and Donkey Kong Country and Mega Man and Gutsman's ass.
Freaking old ancient internet memes.
Yes.
Freaking like dinosaur bones. The freaking. I have not laughed that hard at Gutsman's ass in years because I did not expect you to. I have a feeling. I'm like anticipating like it's gonna be Gutsman's ass. He knows about this. Zig has to know about this.
It's Mega Man!
It's Mega Man!
The super fighting robot!
The super fighting robot! Wait. Let me look up something quick with the mixer. Let me look. I want to see if this is in here. If it's in here, I'm gonna shit the world. If it's in here, I'm gonna shit the world. I hope this is not gonna be in here. It's loading, Zig. It's loading.
I know.
It's like... Wait.
Oh.
Wait. Oh!
Oh.
I'm actually set. Let me just try Gutsman instead. Oh my god.
That's us every night.
That is us every night. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
It's like, man, I wish we could like put no. You know what I'm gonna do when I get like some extra cash?
What?
I'm gonna get like an art piece commission. It's gonna be me, and we discover Gutsman's ass. Dunna. Or like something. I don't know, man. I'm like, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it if nobody makes it. Dunna. Nana. Like, all right, Zig.
Yeah.
You know what I feel like our streams are like sometimes? I feel like we're like the real life version of like Big Smoke's order.
So we're saying that we're 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda.
Our streams are as fucking strange as that whole interaction. Give me a number 9, just like his. You need to eat to keep strength up. Like that whole conversation. Yeah, let's eat.
Oh,
What?
that is rad right there. That is some rad shit.
Like a freaking dog riding a tortoise. Yeah.
Totally radical, dude.
No, that's like the freaking dream. I honestly wish that those would play on the stream screen so that people could see them.
Yeah, that would be fucking great.
I know, but Mixer doesn't do that, unfortunately. It does like this little stupid zombie running gif. It's like
Microsoft Mixer, get on your shit, man. We want them gifs.
Put the gifs in there. Put them on the screen. I would like the stream to have those. That'd be funny. All right, so I'm gonna take out all these beacons, but Gutsman's ass. Oh great! Now I'm gonna be like stuck on that all night. God damn it! Like, I'm pretty surprised that that no other American video game really got like a TV show based off of it. Like, hey, thanks for the host, Crimson. But I'm trying to think. Sly Cooper almost got a movie, is the thing.
Yeah, but then fucking the Ratchet and Clank movie bombs because
it was a proof of concept, and that movie was made for fans. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that shit.
No, I'm not sorry. No, I'm sticking by my guns here. That movie was made for fans, and all y'alls who didn't get it, you can be sent to the dimension of the ravenous weasels or whatever the hell, the rabid weasels or whatever the hell that one place was in a crack in time.
It is a pretty cool game. I recommend it.
Yep. Oh no, Sly Cooper 1 was just was fun. 2 is good, 3 is awesome, 4 is great too. Like the entire series, there's no real bad game in the series. I highly recommend them. Hell, one of the channels I'm subscribed to on YouTube is Sly Cooper speculation. Where is this?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Where is this thing? Okay, so find the smoke signal. It's not it over there. So I'm in the apartments area. That's out of the map. I'm getting distracted from my mission here. I refuse to accept my mission. I got distracted by Gutsman's ass in video games. Sly. Fun fact, Cooper's actually an pizza. Cooper's actually an insult in, I think, Britain. Or Europe.
Huh.
Yeah. So they can't call him Sly Cooper. They call him Sly Raccoon over there.
Yeah, because I remember like when one of the Mario parties came out, I know they had this change like one line of dialogue and like some lines of dialogue with like Kamek and everything like that, because spastic over there in Britain is like a slur for like
Yep. And then there was like then there was like a Lego figure that they called like a window licker. In Europe, that's apparently a slang term for the same type of thing.
Yeah.
Wait, well, all right. This is like, what's with like the fucking abundance of Lego shows on Cartoon Network? Would you ever
Probably
like?
easy to produce
But it's
or
like
something. I'm not
it's
really
CG.
sure.
It's CG. Yeah, yeah. That reminds me of the freaking like said, hey, yeah. But is it really easy to produce? It's like CG animation. Like all of them, you know what I mean? Like it's not Jimmy Neutron level,
Mm-hmm.
but I wouldn't say it's like shitty.
I guess they just have a deal with like Lego or something.
But no, but there's also Marvel ones too.
Yeah, don't ask me about this.
Lego's fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
Lego's just fucking weird. Like I said, I like Legos. I wish I had the money to afford them. But here's the thing. A lot of the builds sometimes are a little inconsistent.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, there's a million different things there's better things I can waste my money on.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Plus, Lego sets secondhand get really expensive. Like, if you think action figures get really expensive, no, Legos are really fucking expensive. Like, figure collecting's bad enough. I don't want to tread chase on Legos. Honey glazed kielbasa with teriyaki rice and broccoli. Crimson, I just gotta ask you a question. What's up with you and food? Every time you come out here, you say something, and I'm like, say something about food that makes me hungry for that food. I now want honey glazed kielbasa. I never even had kielbasa. Oh.
Oh, kielbasa's. I love kielbasa, man.
Oh, whoa! Look at that!
Oh!
My luck is going up. Oh, but it's not an automatic. Well, you know what? Fuck it. That's fine enough for a freaking legendary. Like you see what you see what I mean? When you play this game,
I know
my luck with getting legendaries is off the fucking chain. That's all I can tell you. I don't know how I do it, and I don't know my freaking like. Honestly, I think when I was like rolling my luck, when I'm rolling my luck, right, or when I rolled my luck when I was like being born, I guess is the best way to put it, or I was in the making. I must have rolled like high on the video game scale or something. I got I can tell you, my Fallout character sheet, luck plus 10. Like it's like 10 plus.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like luck 10 plus, charisma 10. Like I don't even know how I work. I just work. Oh my god, that guy's still screaming, damn!
Wow.
Oh, talk about characters screaming when they're lit on fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in Fallout New Vegas, right, there's unused character dialogue for when they're lit on fire, and like the person who was talking about this sound. No wonder why this was cut. This sounds horrifying, and the iconic Yes, I go a lot, don't I? But what was I saying? Fuck, I can't think shit.
You were saying something about like a scream and
Oh
how it was
yeah.
like cut.
Oh yeah. When the characters, there's dialogue in the game recorded for when the characters are caught on fire, and they're supposed to scream like bloody murder about it, like I'm on fire, like oh.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And the guy said, "This sounds horrifying," right? And I was listening to the audio. I'm like sitting there. I'm like, "This sounds ridiculous." Like not only like like burning to death is like a horrible way to go, but like the screams like that would be like, you know, stop quickly.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
All right, so where's this other smoke signal? Or something. I got a revolver. We got the rooftops. Over here is the... Oh my god, these guys are going ham!
Is this supposed to be the Canal District?
Yeah.
Huh.
Wait, no, this ain't? Oh, right, it's over by the... It's over by that one area.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Kermit sewer slide. That reminds me of the Phyllis... That reminds me of the Phyllis Diller spray and play. Zig, if Phyllis Diller was still alive today, what question would you ask her?
How many gallons of unicorn blood do you have?
Why?
I don't know why.
Alright.
Who is this Fang?
This might be the most fucked up thing I probably ever say, but this is from a TV show. So. So one thing I'll always remember from a TV show I watched on Adult Swim. There's a character in it, and guess what his name is?
What?
His name is, and I quote, Chinacula the Chinese Vampire.
What show was this from?
This is Saul of the Mole Men.
Okay, never seen it before.
This was on Adult Swim. It was a low budget series, and the character I think only has like one role, and he's just making like he's making like a slam campaign against a character called the Floating Pancake, and the character is literally what it says on the tin. He's a floating pancake, right?
Yeah.
The Floating Pancake says he won't raise taxes to rebuild the village. The Floating Pancake is a liar. Forgive me, forgive me, viewers, for I am about to sin. Chinacula then appears on the screen, and he says this: I am Chinacula, and I approve of this message.
Okay.
And that's it. Baby platypus, no forbidden gummy bears. Yes. Yes. I agree, Crimson. Let's try out our new toy, actually.
Okay.
Not a super quick, like, killer, but...
Mm-hmm.
Does a lot of fire damage, and... is pretty damn useful. Elite my ass. Talk about platypus. You know, someone edited in the Perry the Platypus theme over like a regular platypus, like just walking around.
That's nice.
Doobie doobie dooba doobie doobie dooba. Destiny.
I like it.
I played Destiny 2 for a little bit. It's fun, it's just not for me. Doobie doobie dooba doobie doobie. No, somebody needs to make a Perry the Platypus game, and every time you move it goes doobie doobie dooba doobie doobie dooba doobie. There we go.
I hope you're avoiding the negative element around here.
Commando class mod. Shotgun firing rate.
Watch your back out there.
Alright, now we could do the main quest finally. After 2 hours of side questing and getting lost trying to find all the the stupid little levers we have to pull to put out the fires. We can finally get on with the main quest. And talking about fucking Gutsman's ass in video games. He's got a beaver, a tail, and a bill. I wouldn't, I would stream Destiny if I knew what the frick to do, but I don't know what the frick to do. I just do what everybody tells me to do in that game, and that's it. I do a raid, but I don't have it installed at the moment because it takes up a shit ton of space, and I need the space for other games plus shit.
Oh yeah, no, I don't blame you.
Doobie doobie doo ba doobie doobie
Doobie doo.
He's beating you, Zig. Crimson's beating you with the sparks. Zig's probably doing the Arthur fist right now.
I told you not to touch it.
I remember someone edited that was like, don't touch the penis.
Yeah, wasn't that one of Walrus guys' YouTube
yes,
folks?
I told you, touch it!
Oh, yeah.
It's huge! Oh my god. And then, he fucking tactically destroyed DW with the punch. It just takes, a bite, he rips off some of her flesh, just takes a bite out of it.
Everybody watching this, please go look up Arthur's massive throbbing hit for a YouTube poop classic.
Walrus.
It is fucking great.
I can't believe Arthur. So this is old news, but I really can't believe Arthur switched over to Flash, and it looks like shit. It's the bad kind of Flash animation, and I know it's PBS. I know it's PBS, right? But the old style was timeless. They animated Matt Damon in it. Matt Damon.
But yeah, I think it was because the original production company for that somehow I think it went into I have to read up on this again, but I think it committed tax fraud or something.
If Teeth had what?
Yeah, I'm gonna look this up again. I remember reading about it and just being like, what?
Also, to answer Crimson's question, if Teeth had skin, Crimson, we'd get one of those like those Miseks from fucking or the Strelocks from Resident Evil 6.
Can I help you?
But Zig,
So,
all right, what is this now? This I'm actually curious about. What happened? He committed tax fraud.
I'm reading it right now on the Wikipedia page, and it says here that an internal audit revealed that about like 122 million US dollars were invested in like Bahamian like bank accounts and shit.
Yeah.
They also paid like American screenwriters for work while continuing to accept like federal grants and like tax credits for the production of like Canadian content, because this is like a Canadian like production and everything like that.
I see. Wait, it's based out of Canada?
Yeah.
That's already a surprise for me. Blend the food. Well, I'm sorry to tell you this, Crimson, but we're already kind of like, tenderizing it with our bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Drink chicken. No, that just sounds like Invader Zim.
I've already seen the doom zone now.
So, Zig, are you thirsty for chicken?
I will actually get a fucking chicken, put it in a blender, and fucking grind that shit up.
Also, look at this.
I'll blend that shit up, and I'll fucking film myself.
Talk about
the chicken juice.
Talk about meat grinding and stuff like that, and like blending. Crimson, Zig, look at this weapon I found. I think that this
is meat grinder.
Yeah, exactly. The cruel irony, eh? Well then. You two got your sick dreams ready. You two already got your sick dreams granted to you. Happy Easter. When it's not Easter, I don't care. Put the fucking fork in the garbage disposal. Ding 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 ding. Also, Zig, it's funny that you brought up that Bible game earlier, the racing one, because you want to know what, and the guy gets turned into a rhinoceros. You want to know what was recently released, and I bought it.
Can I help you?
What?
They made the Kenner Rhino Xenomorph. NECA made a updated, like a modern updated one.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So already, we got a Bunny's Eat Their Own. Is that true? No. I know mice do that.
Mm-hmm.
No, the rabbits don't do that. They're not carnivores. I'm looking this up. Now. I'm curious.
Mother rabbits don't normally eat their babies, but it does happen sometimes.
Why? They're not carnivores. How is that possible?
I'm not even going to, go into I'm not gonna go into, the fucking... I'm not going into, the psychological notions of what happens when a mother rabbit gives birth to its young.
They're psychological notions?
Or, I don't know.
It's a rabbit.
Anyway.
Well, this is the fucking crazy episode of Beastars I've ever watched. Oh, come on. No one's gonna laugh at that.
Are you talking about that one episode where just Haru walked into her, walked in as she witnessed her mother watch eat one of her fucking siblings or shit.
Your jaw unhinged like a snake.
Oh shit. And Lugosi just looked on in fear, and then he starts to have a fucking David Lynch moment.
He's afraid Haru's gonna eat their kid.
Yes, he has his Eraserhead moment.
I had to do it.
Oh, you know.
I had to do it. I had to do it because no one else was gonna do it. Like, I'm just like, okay. That is some like shit though, man.
Can I help you?
I couldn't. Well then, we also gotta find this man's porno mags.
Ah, I see.
Yes. Vidya games. You have to bring a man's discarded. This is on a level of Postal. No, Zig. Legoshi has his eraser moment. He thinks Haru's gonna eat the child. But then the Shyamalan twist kicks in. He was the one who ate the child. Wait, can I talk about like something? It would be like it'd be like a stupid edit. Like if someone could
What?
possibly do this. You know the Beastars intro, right? Where they're like doing a little dance in like the street.
Yeah.
And you know the part that's like, "Don't use my name," like that part of the song. I said this. Imagine Nye build a science. Nye build a science guy. But imagine that scene where they're dancing in the middle of the street like that, right? And then all of a sudden, a car just comes in and just hits them. Oh god! It's like the music is still, the music from the show is still going, right? But like it's just like this detailed, like this guy like stopping, like he hit them and he's like, oh my god, what the fuck? Like he's like, oh my god, I killed someone. Oh. And the music is still going as he's like going through calling the police and shit like that. Reporting this in.
Or no, somebody should edit that with that one Family Guy episode. Ronnie, look out!
No! They put Lukoshi's head on the fucking. Oh no! Oh! Oh, my head. Actually, I'm laughing so fucking hard. Nick Cage, the science. Stop. Cease. Kill Bill, the science mandrill. What am I doing? I'm shooting like freaking roaches. Essentially space roaches for like 1 EXP.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. What would happen if someone went back in time and pissed in the primordial soup? Get rickrolled without the rick. There's no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. I don't remember that. You couldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna let you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. You've just been Nick rolled, Crimson. Ooh, give you up.
Hobby stuff so do and can't do to help get us to do and do. Random words.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Can you translate that into Spanish, please?
Can you spell it? Alright. Alright. Alright, Crimson. Crimson, this is your stream homework. Take all those words you just put in there. Write a story about it. Write a story.
Write a story with all those words that you put in there.
All the random words that you posted, write a story with them.
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
What? When I say I want my feet licked, I want my feet licked. I want my feet licked.
You know, since we're talking about, like, you know, weird TV shows, video game-based TV shows,
Yeah.
Man's ass and everything like that.
See, help
I think
hobby.
I should. No, I'm gonna share a story about this one videotape I had in my youth.
This is DVD or videotape?
VHS.
Okay.
How many of you have ever heard of a series of tapes called The Wacky Adventures of Ronald McDonald?
Yes, I own 2 of them.
Was one of them Birthday World?
Yes. And the other was a time travel episode.
Alright. Can I just say that those fucking... Those tapes were just... weird?
Yes, I've been actually... They're all on YouTube, by the way, and I've been tempted to watch them again.
I actually watched a few... I actually did watch a few of them.
Really?
I watched... yeah, I watched the one where it's like... where Grimace finds a treasure map to, like, his like, ancestral homeland.
I feel like I know that one is the thing, too.
Well, it's like... well, you know, one day... there was this one... So, you know, there was this island called Grimace Island, of course.
Yes. Grimace Island.
And one day, mean people came onto island, you know, bad people, like, you know, the pirates and shit.
Is this basically the conquistadors coming to kill the natives?
Yes, and they were mean to the friendly Grimaces.
Oh.
So you know what they did?
What they do, Zig? What did they do to the grimaces?
They jumped up and down on the ground until the island just started to float away and shit.
What?
Yes, you heard me right. They somehow were able to cause a tectonic shift.
One bird species can spit out its own spawn.
I can believe that.
Can I help you?
But their bones are hollow.
Anyway, as I was saying.
Yeah.
So, you know, so they're like, oh, let's go on this cool pirate trip and shit. So they go there, and the first thing you hear when they meet all the grimaces is just, "Dah! Dah!" Just think of that. Multiply
Why?
that by 5,000.
This sounds horrible. I don't like this Zig. Not one bit.
It's horrible. It is horrible. Also, the Hamburglar is voiced by Charlie Adler.
And the Hamburglar looks like he's addicted to crack.
That's all for the time.
Everybody on that show looks like they're addicted to crack.
Why does Birdie look fucked up?
You see, Birdie flew way close to the sun, and she fell into a, toxic waste dump.
I thought that was supposed to be a generational thing. No blacked out, no sound. Wait, what?
Just
reload.
refresh the
Yeah,
page.
reload the page. Yeah, refresh.
Silence and the fear of the unknown.
Silence and the fear of the
But of course, I do know those. I do know those two very well.
That sounds like something out of like a Mary Shelley story. But yeah, I
usually do get the occasional speak a little louder, jackass.
Yeah, no. So talk about those McDonald's glitches. I want to know what is like the most common episodes of that, like the most common videotapes. Because here's the thing, right? Like,
No, not yet.
what bird? The bird spawning. But anyway, bird comment. Oh yeah. The bird that spits out its own spine. Yeah. I want to know though. What is the most common variant of what are the most common episodes of that show? Like that people got at McDonald's, right?
I would think Birthday World.
Right?
I just don't know why.
Like it sounds like an extremely common one, right?
Yeah.
Like Birthday World, and then like the other one, because I had Birthday World and I had the time travel one. Did you have like two? How many did you have? Two, or did you have like one, Zig?
I just had the Birthday World tape.
You said the Birthday World tape. It advertised that episode, right, about the like grimaces, right?
That and the fucking time travel one.
The time travel one was like bird. I put what it looks like. I'm gonna look up the bird that spits out its own spine after this. I want to see it.
Same.
And I'll talk about it on Discord or something. But like, the freaking. But like the comment, like the thing is, I don't know. Like, I'm still very curious about what is the like what is a common one? Because Birthday World does seem like it'd be extremely common. Like that's like a no-brainer. Because like you only had Birthday World, I had Birthday World, so that's like 2 out of like the possible millions of like children who own this videotape. And I nearly like I had like a moment of, oh my god, someone's actually talking about this show when Pat Mac talked about like the lost episode, and I'm like, you're shitting me. Pat Mac is talking about this. I'm like, wow.
Are you subscribed to Pat Mac?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a cool.
I usually see his fucking videos in the recommendations, but I don't really watch it all that much.
That's a cool YouTube channel. Like he's got interesting insights into this stuff.
Yeah.
Like he talked about the SpongeBob balloon kidnapping.
Okay.
Cursed Images. Oh. Cursed Images Reddit or T. I don't know what T he is, but I know about the Cursed Images Reddit. Misa think me broke a Misa bomb bad spine.
So my high school I don't know if they still do this, but my fucking high school used to run a haunted house.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to like volunteer and shit like that because it's the only time I would like scare people and whatnot, except for kids, like small children and whatnot, because they were like, if you scare the small children, we're gonna, well, you know.
We're gonna kick your butt.
Yes. Thanks, I hate it. Anyway, so I remember having this idea where
Is this gonna be a story of how you accidentally scared like several small children and then like people chased you into the clock tower and they tried to burn it down?
No. But
Okay.
I do have this one funny Stop and Shop story, but that's besides the point. That's. I just remember having this one idea where I should like dress up with a Jar Jar Binks mask, and wielding a chainsaw, like a fake chainsaw and whatnot, and just going, "Lisa gonna kill you, Annie!"
Oh my god. Waddled oh my god. That sounds so wrong. Waddled botter. Waddled botter. It sounds so wrong. Crimson, where do you come up with all this stuff? Please, I want to know.
I just see Google images. I mean, not Google, but just Google results for like water bottles and shit. I don't know what the hell's
Chair
going
at
on
day,
anymore.
at night, I see a little silhouette of a man.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche.
Will you do the
Will you
fandango?
do the fandango?
Thunderbolts and lightning.
Very, very frightening.
Me.
But it destroyed my brain. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I cannot. All right. By the way, those fucking Ask Reddit videos, like, they broke me to certain things. Where I post, where like every time I read like something, I always read it in the frickin' text to speech voice.
It doesn't help that Johnny Galaxy can like
manipulate.
fucking emulate that shit perfectly.
If you want to experience that, I recommend the April Fool's stream.
Yes.
We read My Little Dashie, and he just like went on, and then it was just like, by the point when he started doing that, I was away, and I had the freaking stream open. I was like making myself a sandwich off screen, and I'm like, you know, I'm off the stream making myself a sandwich, and I'm listening, and then all of a sudden I hear him go. I'm like, did I fucking switch to like an Ask Reddit video? Now this sounds like. Wait, how could you ask a death row inmate what their last meal was if they're dead?
I think they would keep record of that.
So if you were on death row, what would be your last meal? Serious answer.
I guess a nice juicy porterhouse with a baked potato and some asparagus.
This sounds like a meme answer.
No, this is the usual I got at this one restaurant.
Crimson. You're just gonna get kielbasa, nothing. All right. My last meal, if I was thrown in jail, I'd want a Domino's grilled chicken pizza. 2 of them. 2 cheesy bread, classic cheesy bread, not the stuffed one. I'd also get 2 double cheese burgers from Five Guys Burgers and Fries with a large bag of fry. A Wendy's for 4-piece, like a Wendy's 12-piece chicken nugget. A McFlurry from McDonald's. A Hershey pie from fucking Burger King. A Cookie O Puss from Carvel for dessert. And to wash it all down, you know what I take?
What?
3 bottles of Dr. Pepper. 2 of them Dr. Pepper cherry.
Honestly, that would kill you before the electric chair would.
Exactly.
Huh.
Yeah.
With Szechuan sauce.
Yeah.
Szechuan sauce.
Yeah. I take the McDonald's Szechuan sauce. Oh, wait. I'm gonna add one more item.
What?
Mashed potatoes made by my father if he was still alive. Or like sort of baked mashed potato, like if he was around and I was in like jail like that.
Yeah.
And whatchamacallit? And mac and cheese from Swing Bellies, this local place that I'm at, this local like barbecue place that is in my town. Then.
Oh yeah, I want to add a few things too.
Okay, what are you gonna add, Zig?
The fries that my Uncle Jerry used to make, and shit on a shingle.
They're gonna have to track down the recipe. Like, you ask for the most ridiculous thing. While they're searching for it, you could escape. Oh. Let me. I'm gonna add one more thing. In the city, Zig, you know about the place the place Serendipity?
Yeah, I think I've heard of it.
I want their gold leaf ice cream.
Okay.
It's literally just vanilla wrapped. I'd add that. I'd ask them to take the caviar off of it, though. Apparently there's caviar on it. Who puts caviar on ice cream? I have no fucking clue. It's a rich person dessert.
Of course it is.
Like Elzar said it best, the rich people eat the garbage parts of the food.
You only need an exquisite taste for this.
Painkiller overdose. No. A bowl of painkillers. A bowl of painkillers covered in Szechuan sauce from McDonald's. There you go.
Oh my god.
Painkiller soup, baby. No, and the worst thing is though, you know how allegedly people like defecate themselves when they die.
Yeah.
Imagine, I get to the electric chair after I eat all that food.
Oh my god, your shit is gonna like.
Like, who's gonna suffer? Who's gonna suffer, me or them? I'd be dead. They're the ones. No. They're the ones. Hey. It's true.
I know. Why do you think I'm laughing?
Exactly, Ziggler. All right. So I'm over here because there's a secret hidden back here.
I'll be right back.
There's a barrel hidden over there. There it is. All right. I think that's a barrel over there too. Just line it up. Man, do I have a sniper rifle in my inventory? Wait, yes I do. Oh, wait, no I don't. Shit. Having a chicken Caesar salad. Man, the little things in life are the best things in life. No. You know what? A pizza place. They really outdid themselves. They made a chicken Caesar salad wrap, and I'm like, wow, this is actually really good. I'm not a big salad guy. I do like to eat my greens on like something like a sandwich or anything like that, right? But like eating a freaking salad as a wrap was pretty damn good. I guess it's just kind of because. Yeah, right. I need like a sniper rifle is the thing.
Hey, I'm
Let me
back.
see. My pistol, I think, has a scope too.
Mm-hmm.
So I might check with that, but I don't think it's far enough. I might have messed up the Easter egg though, but. Let me see here. It's too far away. I shot the barrel there. I shot the barrel over there. I shot the barrel that was hiding up there. I think there's one more. I don't think there's anything on that trash heap, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hmm. Warning, this is my last warning, eh? Mayo and crab. I used to like seafood. I don't know what happened. I just lost the taste for it, I guess. Though I would be tempted to eat shark again because I really like the taste of shark.
Oh, okay.
Mako steak is great. It's good. It's like steak. It's literally like steak, but it's got like a very like thin. It's got a thin taste. Is the thing. Like you know how it's got a sort of like salt. Like I wouldn't say salty, but it's like you'd be taking a bite out of the ocean. It's really good with lemon. Like it's surprisingly good, and I do not eat like seafood, and I really want to have that again.
Huh. Okay.
Like the texture is not disgusting. Like, oh crap! I can't. I guess I fucked up the Easter egg. I'm sad now.
Oh.
Lemonade. No, you know what? Freaking Minute Maid pink lemonade. Now that's like the drink of kings. Actually, no. You know what's actually pretty underrated?
What?
Snapple lemonade.
I've never had Snapple with lemonade.
Oh. Alright, Snapple, any Snapple fruit drink, right, that's not their iced tea, is underrated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, Snapple apple is so freaking good. That is like the only apple juice I'll drink now. Juice, alright. Now here's the thing though. The only cherry juice I'll ever drink is Juicy Juice Cherry.
Okay.
Let me explain why. If you ever seen cherry juice from concentrate, it looks like blood.
Wow.
Yeah. It looks like blood, and it's very, very thick and frothy. It's like blood. It's like, what the frick? It's like very thick and it's frothy. It's like blood. I'm like, do vampires run? What, like juicy juice cherry mixed with apple, or lemonade mixed with apple juice? Ah.
Hey, I got my eye. I'll just wait your turn, man.
You know what? I'm gonna try that now, actually.
I'm not sure we need crazy robot people like the Crimson Lance coming in here and telling us what is what.
Accuracy is the exact same. It's a purple rarity. You know what? I ought to try that now. And see how this fires. Oh my god! Wait. I like this, but no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if I was playing as Brick, oh yeah. It's go time with that one. And if I didn't have like my high damage rocket launcher, you know what I'm saying?
Come on in and take a look around.
Well then. Leviathan. How does it compare? It's shitty except for accuracy. Should I... Wait. Torg. Let me give it... Let's see. Oh, no. No. That's a grenade. That's a grenade launcher, rocket launcher. No, thank you. Alright. No. I'm gonna share like a recipe for a drink, actually. This is great during the summer.
Okay.
Alright, so here's what you do. You gotta get blue Kool-Aid, right? And you gotta get Hawaiian Punch, right? Half and half, mix it into a glass. Then, for garnish, you gotta get some red Swedish fish, or any color Swedish. It's really any color Swedish fish, but red works best. Pop them in there. Boom. That is one tasty cocktail of sugar.
Wow.
Yeah. It's bad. Almond and coconut juice. Wait, like almond milk? Or almond water? Oh.
Next time you see Tannis, tell her to come see me in New Haven. Wherever she's getting her supplies, I know I can make her a better deal.
And I see they've updated their defensive systems. But talk about like coconut. Oh, I see what you the coconut. No, you want to know what's something I freaking love? Do you like pina coladas? Getting caught in the rain. But you know, like Almond Joy. Wait, is that the milk? No, Mounds is the dark chocolate. Surprisingly, Almond Joy has a really delicious, like you remember how they had, like, the Hershey Pieces after a while? Like, they had, like, all those different types of Hershey candy?
Yeah.
It's basically like the M&M. So, one of them was the Almond Joy one, and oh my god, those were so good. I think they still have them. But otherwise, right? Some of the coolest, pina coladas are one of my favorite drinks. I don't know. Do bars? Rain has tapeworms in there in your. Now I'm disturbed. But do bars just make pina coladas or no?
Some of them do.
What are the chances if I go to my local bar and say, hey, could I get a non-alcoholic pina colada? Do humans make everything into alcohol, Zig?
I don't fucking know.
Also, talk about weird drinks. Guess what I saw in my local CVS?
What did you see at your local CVS?
Jelly bean juice.
Ew! Just, bruh! Bruh! Seriously!
I saw it, Zig. Jelly bean juice.
That is the most disgusting thing I ever heard in my life.
Wonderful. Now, do your best to prepare yourself for what's ahead. I'll contact you again soon.
I wish I could say it was fake, but it's not fake, Zig. It was real.
I know you're not, like, joking and shit.
I ain't joshing you, Zig.
I was at Wawa's one time and guess the product I saw. A Wawa sandwich?
A Wawa. Those are in Jersey. They're nowhere near here. I guess they're in Florida too. Hot nuts?
Okay.
Hot nuts. Sounds legit.
Yep.
You know what? At least it's not a camel ball.
You have got me,
Oh, you don't know what a camel ball is, Zig?
Oh! Oh, Jesus!
What?
I just saw I just saw the packaging for the camel balls and shit.
So a camel ball is a gum that has like some weird sort of glaze over it that's brown, and inside is like jelly that's like strawberry flavor that's supposed to be blood. Okay, I guess they have those down in Florida, but like.
Without a master, I have two options. I can listen to you move your disgusting meat flaps, or I can stick an electrode up my back panel and call it paradise. I will comply with what you need, then get out of my scan range.
Prepare yourself. Your next challenge awaits. It might seem insurmountable, but you can do this. You will prevail.
Reddit is a drug. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Reddit is a drug.
Is a drug indeed.
If you abuse Reddit, it abuses you back.
You have come very far in your journey, but it is not yet over.
I used to go on 4chan. So I know how addicting some of these websites could be.
Mm-hmm.
But I beat the 4chan addiction. But you know, it's like, and the worst part is the gum is white. The gum is white.
Mm-hmm.
Now, all right, Crimson, was that a Reddit post? I'm now gonna ask you every time. Was this a Reddit post?
It was on Reddit.
Okay. Okay, so it's half Reddit. Gotcha. Ooh. Ah.
Oh.
Oh, and I almost forgot, too. I should make my way back to the teleporter thing. You want to know why?
Why?
I might have fucked up that one Easter egg, but I can still make it right with one Easter egg that we have access to right now. Right into the arteries. Yep. That's sugar. That's sugar for you. Rumple kilt skin.
Minecraft Easter egg. That's the second game, but you get the point.
That's in 2. It's in the same sort of vein. Except you can access that anytime. You can only access this Easter egg like around now. So I better get back to New Haven and go to it. Ooh. A purple repeater. It one-shots things. This gun. Fuck yeah. Where's the teleporter ray? Oh, there it is. Man, the fast travel spots in this game are kind of bad where they're located. But New Haven. Yeah. Didn't have a partnership with Mojang until the second game. Also, talk about Borderlands 2. Fun fact: it's actually above Borderlands 1 on the Steam thing when you have it downloaded, which is weird.
Oh, that is pretty weird.
Alright, but yeah. So this house, this door finally opens up. You go down this elevator. Alright. We're end up down in this little hole with a scrap iron Christmas tree with grenade bouquet with grenades as the
ornaments.
Yes. Money boxes and safes. A couple of chests with some shitty loot in it. A blueprint for a car, it looks like some sort of vehicle. A leg lamp. And a red chest that's definitely bound to have something good in it. You open up the red chest. The Rider by Gearbox.
Haha.
Also, you have these lockers, but it's all shit. Merry Christmas, everybody. Also, never pass out on your couch with the windows open.
Mm-hmm.
And the couch is like right in front of the windows. You're gonna get like cold. And that happened to me earlier today. It's just like, ugh. I got home from work. I ate my burgers, and I'm just like, yo, I'm fucking sleepy. I put on Harvey Beaks, and I just like zoomed right into bed. Like, I woke up like, you ever get a bad sinus headache?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of fucking like, these allergies and shit. My nose is just clogged. And probably because I ate like fucking 2 burgers and fries. I'm just like the itis got me. I'm just like right on my freaking couch. And I would just wake up. I'm like, oh. I
When
clambered
you
over.
stub your toe on the smallest thing, yeah, that's a painful experience.
Yep. Or you step on a Lego brick.
Ooh.
Man, nothing's more calmer than waking up to the sounds of an empty house. Oh right, there's challenges in this game that give you EXP too. Stubbing your toe or waking up to the sounds of an empty house.
Oh my god. Mr. Sparkles?
Mr. Sparkle! Rack Hive.
You stood on Lego bricks for 80 minutes. You are an absolute madman.
You are the champion. Does this thing actually... I read somewhere that this thing's supposed to poop on you as an attack. Does it actually do that? I guess not, so let's just kill it. Like, I read on like the wiki. It does like corrosion damage and shit, but it doesn't do anything. It didn't do anything just now. Like, but you'd think that standing on a Lego brick wouldn't be too bad, though. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I know what you
it's
mean.
when you step on it when you least expect it, you know. You're just taking like a little stride, then all of a sudden... So for some reason, this thing exploded. Look at that. We're gonna get demonetized so quick.
Yep.
You know, it's like still alive, right? We didn't kill it. We're just kind of leaving it here to suffer.
Oh.
Yeah. We're just kind of leaving it here to suffer. Have some fire water. It'll help you. It'll help ease the pain a little bit. Damn!
Huh.
That's like I've had that happen before, but I had that like I've done that outside. Like I've scraped my like I've been running around outside without shoes when I was younger, and I'd scrape my like toe on like the ground, and it would like rip off the nail in the skin and be like ugh. Just thinking about it just gives me the chills. Like just give me the fucking chills. It's just like ugh. I don't want to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Upon saying that, I just felt like the nerve in my toe, like go like it's like just curl up in pain.
I remember this one time where I just. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna say it.
Tell your story, Zig.
Do you want me to?
Go for it. I don't think it can't be that bad.
So, one time I just picked off the entire nail of my pinky toe.
What?
Yeah, no, I was just bored and shit like that, so I just noticed that my fucking the nail was a little loose.
Mm-hmm.
So I just said, oh, let's see how far I can go with this, and it just,
How much blood?
again,
'Cause I've had this. I've had the same thing happen.
not that much to be honest. Like a little blood, but not enough to
Mm. No, but like, I've had the same thing happen. The pinky nail came off.
Yeah, it was just weird.
Yep.
Huh. Weird. Okay.
That's cray cray.
Hmm.
You know what? The worst feeling in the world.
What?
Cold ice down the back.
Hmm.
Well, I shouldn't say cold. Like anything down your back is like the worst feeling in the world. Like hot water, cold ice. You know why?
Why?
Your back is like a freaking nerve center.
Hmm.
So you think you're prepared to feel it, but no, you're not. You're never prepared to feel like anything go down your back. Or Crimson, I think that you might be Bigfoot. Zig, we found him.
After all these years.
We found Bigfoot. Yeah. he stole he stole a computer. Imagine Bigfoot like is a streamer.
What's up, guys? It's me, XXX underscore Sasquatch underscore XXX.
XXX Sasquatch underscore
And
Fortnite.
he just has like a separate, he has a separate webcam for his like feet and shit.
No, he doesn't use. Damn, bro.
Yeah. Bruh.
Bruh. TMI, bro. Dang. Like that, like this just be a walk in the park right now, like in terms of like difficulty and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I sometimes wish the enemies in Borderlands would leave you alone when you're like too high of a level. Like they'll attack you if you fuck with them.
Yeah.
But no, that's never the case. This is never the case. Like these racks will never leave you alone. No matter what you do, you have to kill them. Always room for more loot. There's nothing in there. Oh. This seems like a freaking anti-air machine gun. But yeah, no, like... The super fighting robot.
Mega Man.
You know what? I'm surprised I'm surprised Dr. Wily never ran out of ideas. We never got like some stupid shit like Footman or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
What can you do for me?
But talk about that Dozig. Talking about that Dozig.
Yeah.
I watched like the first episode of like the Brack show again. And this whole conversation just reminded me of that.
What was the first episode again? It's been a while since I've watched like
literally
the Brack show.
They're sitting in the dad and mom are sitting in the kitchen, and like the dad goes, it seems the Carnival of Feet is coming to town.
Oh, okay.
You know, this could be worse. This could be like those troll shows.
Oh god, we don't talk about those.
We don't talk about it, but I just did.
Do you know what happens when you talk about the treehouse trolls?
They show up, and they try to tickle your feet, but then you pull out your gun and you just shoot them. That's what happens when you talk about the treehouse trolls.
And then Big Mama comes out.
And
like,
that's when you perform the fucking like the Resident Evil up, like aim up, blast a fucking shotgun, take the head off. There you go.
Pretty much.
I still want to know why the guy from like Deke said that. I still want to know why the guy from Deke said that frickin' like that one troll show was like Sex in the City.
I don't fucking know. Probably because, you know, Sex in the City was big at the time. And even then, it's just like... Dude, this is a fucking kid's show.
Exactly. And like they killed like the...
They killed the brother every episode.
It was like that level of... it was like that level of, like, death and violence with that brother.
Mm-hmm.
A load of what? Laundry? Fire the laundry cannon? I want, you know what I want to make? You know what I want to make now?
What?
I want to make annoyed, like, pizza flinger, right? No, but listen, right? No, but you want to know how you want to know how it flings the pizzas?
How?
It,
How does it fling the pizzas?
it flings the pizzas like this. Trolls. You got a load of trolls. Get the troll cannons. Like,
Yep, I have it. I have it aimed
fire the troll cannon. Blow up the treehouse trolls. No, but like, what you do is,
Mm-hmm.
what it does is, it flings the pieces. It's the Noid's arms and it flings the pieces. But how it flings the pieces, it analog dabs. So whenever it flings the pizza, it dabs and pizza goes flying. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. It's like I think I lost my mind. There's something fucking wrong with me. It's like
There's something fucking wrong with all of us tonight. This stream was just...
I feel like my fingers are like getting stuck out at points. You don't want to.
Do you know how my fingers feel like against the rusty spoons?
Oh my god, we're doing a fucking whatchamacallit reference now. Salad fingers. This could be worse. It could be like Mr. Hands.
Oh god, no, not Mr. Hands.
Don't look at Mr. Hands.
If you value your sanity, do not look at Mr. Hands.
He's already stolen my sanity, Zig.
It's a warning for the audience, Marek. I already know. Never go to France then, Crimson.
Je n'y sois. Omelette de fromage.
Oh, Dexter! Dexter! French is the language of love. Say it again, Dexter! Say it again!
Cheeky breaky, suka bliot. I wonder if there's something so horrible, right? That like as soon like it's so horrible that even in just like a picture format, right? Like you just see a picture of it, you just like void your guts at the sight of it, like instantly. Hey, crab worms. These things have all the stock sound effects, and I love them. Wait. Larva crap. Cheeky breaky. Suka bliot.
I'm not...
The first Hawaiian pizza was not made in Hawaii. Was it made in New York?
Oh, okay.
No, you really know it won't work on a pizza?
What?
Frickin' watermelon.
I've never had watermelon on a pizza before.
It's too sweet. It's too
Yeah.
sweet. It will not work on a pizza. Whenever I think of too sweet, I always think of that one episode of Billy and Mandy. Cookie dough. Too sweet. Fucking cookie war.
Crimson, I worked in a fucking warehouse where they produced olives and shit, and I'll never look at them the same.
Did they, Zig, didn't they, drop like a load of turmeric on you or something like that? Or cumin?
Oh yeah, because when I worked on this, my first day at the spice room and shit,
The spice room.
they actually had like an order of turmeric that they needed for, like, you know, bottling and shit. So yeah, I was completely yellow. I looked like a Simpsons character.
Dun, 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 dun.
Homie!
Wait, did Eugene work with you at the place too, or no?
Yes, he did actually.
Really?
Yeah, I was the one who got him a job there.
You got covered in fucking turmeric.
Mm-hmm.
Pepsi. No! Do not put Pepsi. Do not boil Pepsi. For the love of Pepsi, man, do not do it. I beg everybody. Do not boil Pepsi. Do not listen to Crimson here. He's gonna get you like... Oh god, I'm getting like... I'm getting like flashbacks to like... I watched someone eat boiled Pepsi and like Pepsi and Coke, like, oh god. Oh.
Jesus.
It was horrible. Like... Have you ever seen like fucking super like like, oh my god, I don't know how to describe it. Like caramel melted to the point of like being like freaking rock.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like that. And I watched someone like just crunch into it. Like they were eating it like paste, and then they like got to a point where it hardened, and they just like crunching into them.
My god.
Homie.
Marge!
It's just a dream, homie.
Oh, okay, I'm going back to sleep then, Marge,
Homie.
if you say so.
Homie.
What?
It's a movie, homie. It's just a movie.
Is life just a movie to us, Marge?
Homie.
Dr. Pepper, next question.
Dr. Pepper, yes. Cherry Dr. Pepper.
Oof! That is the good shit! Pepsi's good too. Coca-Cola makes you piss
Pepsi
blood. That is a known
Max.
scientific fact.
No. Let me just say one thing though about freaking like the soda virgins here. No, we're talking here, Mr. Pibb boy.
Oh, Mr. Pibb.
Yeah. Who the fuck drinks Mr. Pibb? See, have you ever had Mr. Pibb or Tab or any of those other weird ass sodas?
Pibb is just a B-grade version of Dr. Pepper. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I gotta try it now. Well, then again, there's all the Dr. Thunder wannabes. Like all the Dr. Pepper.
I think I still have the picture of that. Give me a sec.
Here comes Dr. Thunder. You will scream. Ah!
Well, anyway, I'm still gonna scream.
Here he comes
I
with
have
his
to scream.
dirty syringe. He will
I
make
must
your
scream.
jaw unhinge. Dr. Thunder is here tonight. Come on, everybody. He'll make your ass tight.
Wait, what?
But Coke had cocaine in it all the time. That's what makes it delicious, Crimson.
That's what makes it so addicting, Crimson.
Get welded. So he does not lead us any treasure.
So where is... There it is.
Dr. Thunder. Dr. Good.
Dr. K. Dr. W. Dr. Bob.
I
And
can't
then there's
believe...
Pib Extra.
Because
Or Mr. Pib.
Mr. Pibb. What is tab?
Tab is just a diet soda.
It's a diet soda?
Apparently, yeah.
That's disgusting.
And then there was Tab Clear. Because, you know, this was back during the days of, like, Crystal Pepsi and all that shit.
Alright, Crystal Pepsi's actually pretty damn good, but I don't know why they keep stop. They make it, and then they stop making it. It bothers me.
Just release it as a full product at this point.
It's like Ecto Cooler, just give it a different name.
Mm-hmm. Put gelatin in water and put noodles in it so you don't need a container. Wait, what? Okay.
What? I don't get it. Is this how to make your own Crystal Pepsi? Also, Coke made Surge and then they stopped making Surge, and that bothers me.
I never had Surge, but I heard it's...
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Dr. Pepper. Not it's like Dr. Pepper. It's like Mountain Dew, but it doesn't taste like shit.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Dirty noodles. That sounds like I don't know what.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to the roof! Suck on fire! Man, I love how fast this gun fires when I get kills. And then it gets even faster as I get more kills. Then it gets even faster as I get more kills. And then so on and so on and so on. Okay, there's a little doggy. Let's get him out of the cage. Aw, look at him.
No.
He's got a little buzzsaw around his neck. I love him.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, I freed him. I just gotta do bait and switch. When you had what? Mountain Dew? Oh, Mountain Dew. Who drinks a shot of Mountain Dew?
Probably some rednecks. You know what I'm saying?
Now, you know what I imagine someone like it's almost like talking about like on a level of getting drunk, of like, you know, drinking like booze when you're not supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about drinking booze when you're not supposed to. Did I tell the story of what happened when I drank down a whole glass of vodka?
Tell me the story.
Oh boy. Alright, so I don't know how old I was. Basically, my cousin was having her like confirmation, right?
Yeah.
And what happened was my grandmother ordered a nice tall glass of vodka. And the only reason why I know it's vodka is it was like literally, it was an alcoholic beverage that was white as, that was like as white as white, as clear as water, white as water. But anyway, so she had like a freaking glass of vodka, and she left it. She left it with me and my aunt. And my aunt was supposed to be watching me. My dear Aunt Marge. I told stories about her before. So Margie was supposed to be watching me, right? But she wasn't watching me. So I got away from her. I went over to my grandmother's drink thinking it was Sprite.
Oh no.
I drank that whole glass down, and as my uncle described it, I was projectile vomiting. The bathroom in that place was like floor to ceiling with vomit.
Jesus.
Yeah. I didn't die, thankfully.
Mm-hmm.
But like, that is some funny ass shit. Wait, they're coming out of her body? What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Yo, that's some Resident Evil bullshit right there. That was. But yeah, I nearly, I drank down a whole freaking thing, and I could have died from that. Like, that's just that. Like, I don't know, what's the proof of alcohol? Like, what's the proof of, like, vodka?
I think it depends on the brand of vodka.
Well, can it cause projectile vomiting like that? Or was it just lucky that it took to my system?
No, I think it can cause projectile vomiting, especially if you're like, especially how old were you when this happened again?
I have no freaking clue. It was my cousin's confirmation.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say that I'm just gonna say that you were like a small child and shit.
I liked Sprite, and I was cognizant to know I liked Sprite, and I thought it was Sprite.
I'm just gonna go with that.
But I wasn't like 5 years old or anything like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna say probably like 7 or 8.
No, I was younger than that.
Okay, 6 or 7.
Younger than 5.
Okay.
I'd say about maybe like 3 or at like the highest. Mammal.
Okay.
Cognizant. 3-year-olds are cognizant if they like Sprite or not.
Yeah, no, I'm not, you know, I'm just have the image in my head of a 3-year-old just downing a whole thing of vodka now.
And there's projectile all over the place.
Huh.
I don't really like honey. It's got like a weird taste.
I went to a Korean barbecue once and they had like watermelon soju.
What?
Yeah, no, they had like soju, like, and they put it in like a fucking watermelon. It was actually some pretty tasty shit.
It's weird. We got this thing in the bag. Watermelon like juice and honey. Come on, burn, motherfucker, burn. Hey, and one good. There we go. We got him.
Yeah.
Sweet. Lime juice. Darkness. No parents. At some point down the line, Zig, I'm definitely gonna do a game in chat as a follow-up to my anime rant.
Okay.
So I've been thinking about it more, and I'm like, I want to talk about just the degradation of anime, and like it's just cartoon. Like I want to talk about like how it's kind of the term is just kind of meaningless when you think about it, and that like there's nothing like you know. You know, I think I got like a little bit more like of an argument brewing in my head. I can't explain it right now. I'm just like, because I'm on like the verge of, you know, we're almost done with the stream for tonight, and I'm like a little bit tired. So yeah, just gotta get back to. Also, for some reason, I got Star Control on the brain.
Huh.
I can't wait for Thursday to do that one. And then Resident Evil is Friday.
Yes, the Friday Night Fright.
I don't know what I'm going to be doing for Friday Night Fight. I think I can think of a combat game or something like that that'll work.
Okay.
Yeah. Victor and Valiant. Victor and Valiant. I never watched it.
It's actually pretty cool. It's mostly like about Mexican folklore, like cryptozoology and all that stuff. I think you would like it, Marek.
Interesting. What I like? No, you know what show I really like on Cartoon Network?
What?
Mau Mau Heroes of Pure Heart.
Yes.
Now that's a show, the freaking anarchy symbol / vault symbol. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Crimson. But Mau Mau Heroes of Pure Heart is a great show that I feel like I think it's, I don't know if it's underrated. I just hope it ain't canceled.
Me neither.
That's literally all we got right now is like hope. That's like the worst part about it. It's like hope that it's not canceled. Yes, you like Mau Mau, or you like Mau Mau 2 Crimson? There, yeah, there we go. We got another Mau Mau person. You know what? It's filling the void. It's filling the void of OKKO. Unless it's canceled. And then I'll actually complain about like Cartoon Network again.
Mm-hmm.
Scrappy Doo!
What you want?
Man, those other 2 quests gave us unique weapons. This guy gave us shit. Alright, let's get over to Old Haven, and I'll save the game for the night. Oof.
Alrighty then.
Man. Borderlands is a really short, can potentially be a really short game.
I know.
Old Haven. It's just like, it's just like run around point A, point B, do a bunch of side quests. I mean, I don't even know what part we're up to, like 3 or 4. Man, next time we're gonna be back here, basically putting some grunts out, like some freaking, whatchamacallit, Crimson Lance grunts out of their misery. Oh boy. Like, Borderlands, like, this game is really a fun game to stream. It's just, like, my main issue with it.
Yeah.
Like, the main issue with it is that, like, the DLC is very go to point A, point B, then go back to point A, then go to point C, then go back to point A, then go to point B again. You know what I mean? It's like that. It's a pain in my neck. Oh, oh God. Let me take a drink. And that's why I'm gonna like take a quick like break after I finish the base game, and I think whatchamacallit, what's that one DLC shit Secret Armory. There we go. That's the name. But yeah, so we're at the end of the stream tonight, unfortunately. But good things aren't bound for tomorrow because we're going to be back with Subnautica. And Thursday, as we said before, is Star Control, and Friday's Resident Evil. We got a full plate, and I'm glad because streaming is really fun. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for checking me out, and thank you for joining me once again. Check out the YouTube stream archive for all the archives and streams and everything like that. Night Crimson. All the streams are there, including this one, which should be up by tomorrow. We got we got the other parts of Borderlands. We got Fallout 3, Star Wars, Fallout New Vegas, which we started yesterday, and a bunch of other cool stuff. If you like what I do, I should say this too. All the other links that I'm gonna say here are in the YouTube channel banner and in the YouTube description, the channel description for that. If you like what I do, please consider donating the Patreon down below in the description, next description on Mixer, as well as in the YouTube channel banner and the channel description. Please note, you don't have to donate if you don't want to. It's completely optional. It's all up to you. I do this completely for free and for fun. There are some perks involved with the Discord server down below, which you could join completely for free, set up by my moderator Jetlock. Please note, Donations are not needed once again, but they are appreciated. And the Patreon tiers, the perks are basically the Patreon tiers that are subject to change over time as we get donations and everything like that. So for now, it's just kind of like a lot of placeholder stuff until we come up with like, different awards and everything like that. But anyway, that's all future stuff. We're, subject to change, remember that. But like I said, donate if you want to and all that jazz. If you like I said, follow me on Twitter for I post stream links, archive links, and all sorts of other fun stuff that I don't get into here if I forget to or whatever. And last but not least, follow me on Newgrounds where I post stream links. And if they ever get a regular video upload tab, I'll definitely be posting archives there for better archival purposes. Of course, because YouTube are a bunch of meanie pansies who don't like fun. Basically, they will take down streams if you have licensed music and stuff like that a company has, and they're just like, no one's allowed to listen to this but us. So, yeah. Some songs include Yellow Submarine by the Beatles, All in the Watchtower by Jimi Hendrix, Roundabout, and there was like one other song that I can't remember. But that's besides the point. And once again, like, if Newgrounds ever does that, we could upload there safely. We could definitely do a lot more fun shit on the streams with like music and stuff like that. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for joining me here tonight. Once again, and remember, guys, be yourselves, and remember, Mecca like a high, Mecca like a high, Mecca heidi ho, mo Mecca chai, Mecca mo Mecca hey, pickle barrel kumquat chimichurri changa. That's the secret word of the day. Alright, guys, I'll catch you all later. Marek out. See you guys.
Good night, everybody.